Hello, everybody. I am Deeska Deoso. I nailed it. I also have the wrong overlay loaded right now too. This is all going well. This is all going very, very well. Hello. Hi. Uh, I have to fix
Look,
that.
you're emulating a
Oh,
typical Star Rescue
yeah,
stream.
yeah, yeah.
Wasn't
Everything's.
it the Del Duty one where I loaded in without any VTuber model? Like you
I
didn't even go that
believe.
far.
I
Terrible.
believe that was the case. Hello, I am. Where the fuck is the overlay? Here we go. All right, here we go. Hello, I am Deeska, and this is Reska, and
Hello.
we are doing the GT Endurance today. I am very. I am original. You see, Reska stole my look. Honestly.
Did I?
Yeah, Reska stole my look at the end of the day. He stole my look.
You've been doing this since 2021 as well, have you? Or longer?
I've actually been doing it since 2001. I was the first
Wow.
VTuber. Yeah.
The
At 10
first
years old.
VTuber.
Yep, 10 years old.
Damn, I had no idea.
Yeah, I was VTubing NASCAR Racing 4 and hi. Hey, we're running GT3 Endurance. Because I messaged Reska and saying, "Hey, I wanted to do this and it would be fun." And so we're doing it. So that's basically what it is at the end of the day. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful Saturday. My paints are not updating. We have an updated version of this paint. We need to tell the people about
some,
it.
some new logos on it, right?
Yes. I am proud to announce, although I think the team is supposed to announce it, but they haven't announced it. But
I feel like you could say it.
Okay, I have joined Mirai United VRT. I am on the team now, like legit. Like I'm on the team. Like it's not like a probationary, like, oh, D's gonna maybe be on the team, or oh, D's kind of affiliated with. No, I am a member of Mirai United VRT now. So I am here. I am going to annoy these people on the regular now. So it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. There's the livery. There we go. There you go. So here you go. This is the car. Again, Reska, apologies. I was not able to fit you on the car. But
it's just the way these things go.
We updated the livery, but we couldn't find room to put Reska on the car. So it's all me or this lady. I don't know who she is. This is
couldn't
not
even
me.
fit Deeska on the car. Like that's I can't believe that. No Reska or Deeska on the car.
I don't know who this lady is. She's not me. For sure, she's not me. But yeah, yeah. Who's the cat? Asks Patricia. Neither of us are a cat. I'm not a cat. Thank you, Riley. Appreciate it. Thank you. I am super happy to join Mirai VRT. Can I run more practice, or do you want to get over here and practice?
I am still on my offline session.
Okay, I'm practicing the car. Here we go, everybody. This is Mobility Restored Motegi, which has its dead name listed all over it for some reason. Anyways, here we go. We're down to P23. But the cat's right there on the car. I never thought I'd be getting the cat treatment from Patricia. This is the worst.
While in Reska cosplay as
well. You mean Deeska, and you are in Deeska cosplay.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Yeah,
yes.
I'm the imitator. I'm the imposter here,
yes. Yeah, well, that's.
Is this the same track of GT4, says Aussie on YouTube? I believe so. Yeah, this is probably in GT4. It's certainly in GT5 and 6, right?
It is in Gran Turismo 4. I remember it being in Gran Turismo 4 because they got rid of Super Speedway because they had Super Speedway in the game because Twin Ring Motegi Oval was basically Super Speedway. So Gran Turismo 4 underrated. Well, no, underrated. It's not underrated at all. It's one of the greatest racing games of all time. Great game.
Have you
seen
that? Never played it.
You never played GT4?
Yeah, so it's quite funny actually. I never played any of them until like a friend of mine in school like showed me like Gran Turismo 3 at his house, and I was like, oh man, I really want Gran Turismo 3. So I went out and bought Gran Turismo 3. But this was after GT4 had come out, so I'd never
Oh
played
my
GT4.
God.
I bought GT3. Well, I could have bought GT4.
Oh, Reska. Oh, Reska.
Well, I kind of want to play because there's now like a Spec 2 mod. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna talk about
Or
that mod.
something.
That mod's sick. It like will like
Yeah.
randomize the prize cars and stuff, and there's like a bunch of quality of life adjustments to it. And the fact that people can mod PS2 games is wild to me. Like, that feels like that shouldn't be, right? But like, I guess you
Well,
can do it.
I'm a big fan of Crash Team Racing on the PS1. A very different type of game.
Great game.
But they've recently managed to like open that up, and now they're making custom tracks, custom characters, all sorts in that PS1 game, and it seems not right. You know?
Yeah, it feels like
seems
that
it should
shouldn't be.
impossible.
Yeah.
And it took them like 20 years to achieve it, but here we are.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, I thought texture mods for like N64 wrestling games was like the craziest, and now they're like, yeah, we straight up modified Gran Turismo 4 to be a lot easier and funner to use, and I'm like, what? Someone joined the session with the name Joshua D. Reska.
Who's D?
No,
Is that short for Deeska?
I think so. I think
Damn,
it
you
is.
got a fan.
I guess so. So yeah, do not be confused if you're tuning in expecting to see D. They handed the stream over to me today, so I am in charge of things. So they're out doing things.
I've gone out for dinner.
They are going out for dinner tonight.
Position 29.
Exciting night tonight.
Played GT4, but I didn't know English at times, so I didn't progress in anything at the game. I see. I guess there wasn't a Portuguese translation for you, was there?
Do you know what my starter car was in Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec?
What?
BT Cruiser.
Car 30 Gene sounds like a hot lap.
I see, that just makes me think of Dogs Turismo 3, which was going to be this early.
Thank you for continuing.
Thanks for mounting
the
up,
pit crew,
DDM999. Damn, that's crazy. I only found out
Damn, that's
Deeska
crazy.
existed today,
I
and
only
yet I have
found
10
out
months of sub.
Deeska existed today, and yet I have 10 months of a sub. Yeah, they don't publicize it too much.
You mean you do?
Good job. P30.
No, D doesn't publicize that this is actually a shared Twitch channel.
I see.
So they
See what you
don't
mean.
publicize it. You know, there's like a mechanic person here.
P31 now.
There's like a computer repair person here.
Is this the D extended universe?
No, these are just my coworkers.
Okay.
Deeska is best racing kitty streamer. I'm
It's true.
once again, I'm not a cat. But thank you though. I appreciate all the cat puns, but I am not a cat. Thank you. Reska, however, is a cat. And
Wait, what?
Yeah, and
I am not a cat.
he appreciates all these cat puns at the moment.
I wouldn't appreciate them at all because I am not a cat. No. I'm not a cat or a cat pun.
I'm being handed a note that I am a cat. That's a lie. I'm not a cat. I just wanted to stop by and say hi. Hey, Give Up. Thanks for coming back. Give Up joined us on Thursday at the channel. Not me, but the channel. They were in the chat on Thursday. It's a really difficult bit to keep up. Watched us basically limp around a cup car for about 100 laps on Thursday. So One day I will learn the third person thing. One day I will. I think the longest I got that going was I did it for the first car mechanic stream, and I did it for like an hour. And that's about as long as I could last.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. Because, like, you can stay committed to the bit, and then you end up, like, working... Like, you start reading chat, you start responding to the chat, and then you just want to be like, oh, yeah, what's up? Yeah, you know, like, just, like...
I'm terrible. I've never really tried to do a big bit like that, but I don't think I'd be very good at it.
I'm a very ambitious person.
Indeed.
30 more laps remaining.
So, as you can tell, this is a dark race. There's no sun. The sun is gone. This is all at night. If you don't know what this is the GT Endurance Series. Sorry, I'm doing my thing where I tell everybody who doesn't know iRacing what iRacing is.
Yeah, go for it.
And what this is a GT3 only, so sports cars, 3-hour endurance race that runs every week. This is a weekly series, right? I think so.
Yeah, it is actually.
Yeah, this is a weekly series, and this week I was bored, and I was like, hey, Ruska, why don't we do it this week? So we're doing this race today, this morning, wherever you are. And, yeah, we are, we're going to do it. Ruska's going to start the race, and then I'll be in it, and then Ruska will finish the race. Because I pull my weight in a group project where I sign somebody up for it, and then I do the least amount of work possible.
Well, you say that, but look at the model you're using today.
Right, yeah.
I'd say you've put effort into the stream.
What do you mean?
Even if it's not on-track effort.
This is
What do
how
you
I look
mean?
every day.
Doesn't mean effort was not put in.
Maybe you
right?
put the effort in to imitate me. Have you thought about that?
I guess I must have.
Maybe.
Turbo Lag, thank you for following.
Thank you for the
What's
follow,
with you,
Turbo
dude?
Leg 9551. Thank you, appreciate it.
I don't know about Svedding. Wait, did you? That says Reskbot, not Deeskbot. Okay. That's my bot.
I thought about
Get
figuring.
your own.
I figured out. I was debating figuring out whenever someone redeemed your hydrate and being like, "Oh, thanks for the hydrate," and then taking string at the same time. But I don't think I can see that, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm sure there are ways, but the deeper we go into the bit, the more complicated the whole setup.
Exactly, and I don't
For a
think I
while.
have the energy to
Yes.
to do this. I mean, the original plan was for me to like delete my iRacing live timing and just have the default one and no frame and like straight up put myself in the bottom left corner of the screen facing the camera. And then I didn't.
Hey, mine is a default. I got some color change.
Yeah, you put yellow
I
in
got
it.
some adjustment.
I think you like yellow. Call it a hunch.
I guess 3 hours.
3 hours of Motegi.
Is that GT3 license test run or what? That's the second Gran Turismo mention of the evening, but no, we are in Irish.
Gran Turismo 3 doing things. Picking up speed while I'm changing lanes.
Let's see, here we
Pick
go.
a whole nother car, whole nother course. Thanks for your support.
You're down to P38 currently. Last sector
I
was in
am
your
loading into
left.
the real section.
Reska, I couldn't have done it without you. PlayStation 2, taking you to a whole nother dimension where the cars are good and they have good suspension.
Terrible.
Actually, I believe the line is the cars are fly and they have good suspension.
Last sector was
I apologize.
They
I
got that
it
PT
wrong.
Cruiser in there too.
They got that PT Cruiser there too. Yeah, that shit's hot too.
dropping to P39 currently.
I am in the session.
All
and
right,
I can see your car.
you can see me.
Raskar Sven Kioso. That is not my name.
No, I didn't know your middle name
Like-
was Sven. Are you
That's
Scandinavian?
that's my Swedish cousin.
Swedish?
Svenska Kioso.
Svenska Kazozo. We are racing into Raskogen. And only Raskogen. Oh wait, maybe Hell.
Yeah, I guess.
The
Well,
only
that part
tour
of the world.
racetrack.
Svenska Kioso, you won't see him in iRacing. He is a race room main, because there you can race such places as Mantorp
Good job.
Park
New
and
quickest time.
other ones I
1
don't know
minute
the name of.
54.5.
Right. Still trying to figure out who this is on the car.
This unknown anime character of some description.
Yeah. I have no idea who this is.
For some reason, I have the strong urge to purchase auto parts when I look at the livery. I'm not quite sure why, because I can't read any text on it, other than Chuck's
Yeah.
and Mirai United VRT
MRI United VRT.
and Bison Oil
And
and
Garivo.
Garivo.
Whatever that is.
Was that there before? Because I
Yes.
actually don't even remember that.
Yes.
For some reason I saw it today and I was like, wait, what?
Garivo was supposed to be a building supplies company. So, yeah, it's a building supplies company. That's what it is. Yep, definitely so. By the way, you'd be proud of me. I put our name in the ticker as yellow. That's my commitment to
Hey.
this bit. Is that I went into iRacing live timing and changed it to be yellow, which is an objectively hard color to read white text on.
Well, yes, I feel like it needs to have black text to go with that, but oh well.
But I don't know how to change that because I'm not good at computer. Sorry, that's my other character. I mean, that's my new friend. That's my other friend.
Yeah, there's ramen on the rear quarter panel.
Yeah,
as well, and a
Ramen
few other
House.
logos.
Sorry, I'll spin it around. That's Ramen House right there.
Not to be
Then-
confused with Ramones.
No, Ramon's Mail Order Razors, which was a play off of pro wrestler Razor Ramon. Get it? do you Reska, do you get it? Because
I understand.
there was a wrestler
yes.
named Razor Ramon, and he
A
had
Razor called
no,
Razor
a
Ramon-
wrestler,
wrestler
like pro
Ramon.
wrestling, like
A pro Razor.
no,
An Indie Pro 2 Razor.
God,
That's
everything
Wolfwire.
relates back to IndyCar with you people. Everything. Oh my God. I also realized I forgot to hit my blink button. The joys of being a VTuber, everybody. There's a blink button.
I auto blink because I wear glasses and the blinking from
You
tracking
and
is
me
not ideal.
Both. That's why I have an auto blink but I have to trigger the auto blink or else I stare into everyone's soul the whole time. So we don't want that. But yeah.
Hello, Grant, over on YouTube. Welcome in.
Hello, Grant. Welcome.
Hey, where's Deeska? Where's your YouTube stream? I thought you were, a multi-streamer.
That's a matter for the courts. I don't need to explain it. Let's just say I'm not allowed to stream races at Knoxville Raceway anymore. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. I think.
your wheelbase broke, Julian? That's a shame.
Ah,
That's
that
unfortunate.
sucks. Pour one out on the wheelbase because it's
No.
broken. I think Buddha Burger might be prime for a racing sponsorship. Yeah, maybe. I love to make fake sponsors. So the day I got my new pedals, oh, ouch.
That is really unfortunate.
That blows. That blows. All right, we're joining the session now. Okay, we
Yes.
join the session now.
I'm going to quickly BRB before the call-in start.
Oh, okay.
1 second.
Okay, Reska's leaving.
For 1 second.
Okay, he's leaving forever, everybody. I am the new Reska Kiyoso. I'm taking over for him. I'm replacing him moving forward. Those of you who do not know me, get ready to know me because I'm taking over. I'm taking over his channel. I'm taking over his things. Tomorrow we have virtual oval. I'm gonna race that for him because I'm replacing him. So I'll be in the virtual oval race. Hope you all will join me for that. You can find me at twitch.tv/Reska Kiyoso. That's my handle, and you can be sure to check me out when I stream for Reska Kiyoso because I am the new Reska. It's like the Doctor Who. Reska has mostly a British audience, so I have to relate to the British audience. It's like there's a new Doctor Who. I'm the new Reska Kiyoso. So yeah.
Did I regenerate?
My other car is a TARDIS or something. I don't know. I see that. I see that license plate frame sometimes.
SOF is
Like a TARDIS license plate frame?
2948. Welcome to the
Yeah,
practice.
it says my other car is a TARDIS.
Really?
Yeah.
See, we can't have I presume we can't because no one does have license plate frames the way that North America seems to.
My old job,
There's nothing like
they
that.
made their money on license plate frames.
Wow.
So we would screen print license plate frames with dealerships on them. So it would say I don't know, I'll just come up with a fake one D Daniels Dodge or something, and it would have Dodge logos on it and stuff, and dealers put them on their car all the time. You drive here, all you see are, well, you probably saw it when you went to Florida. Everybody's got them around their frames that are promoting various automobile dealers.
To be fair, we have what they'll do here is just straight up put a sticker on perhaps the rear window. Usually,
we do that too. I used to print those.
We actually have Joshua D in here.
Oh, we have Joshua D. But I'm not D. I'm Deeska. I'm different. Reska, you're still BRB, by the way.
Thank you. Whoops.
Riley's looking out for you.
Thank you, Riley. Again, that's 2 days in a row that Riley has done that.
That's really nice of Riley. Riley could have just told you, nope, just leave it on BRB. Everyone go see Deeska, but nope. It's like the opposite of telling the teacher you forgot to assign us homework. So.
Good luck. 2 laps in 8 minutes.
Quality time.
Qualifying.
This is a higher SOF than I quite expected at 2.9 according to this.
I feel like you say that every time we team together.
I mean, yeah. Well, the last time we were actually top split, which I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, we were top split for that.
That's why. And honestly, I'm. Nah, surely it's not this time.
Yeah.
But this is kind of unpopular, so maybe. For some reason, Motegi is not that popular.
Which is a shame because Motegi's fine.
It's really nice.
It's fine. It's a fine racetrack. It's fine. But no, I don't like Japanese thing. Okay, fine. Screw you. To quote Rocky, screw you, creepo.
The worst thing is that the oval is really unpopular, and I get why.
Oval's great too.
Yeah, I guess it's just because it's the only non-American oval, but that's kind of the most interesting thing about it as well. How often do you get to race NASCAR or similar series at Motegi or any other country?
Outside
the only
of
other
Japan,
option
or
would be
outside of America.
Monza Oval, which is obviously a bit of a meme.
Yeah.
This is an actual genuine oval.
Motegi is goated, but Sachsenring is just more goated in P Cup. I don't know. I mean, I was shocked something was racing there this week, to be honest with you. That is a weird race.
Vanney's been running that and doesn't really like it in the P Cup.
I really don't like it either. The thing about Sachsenring that sucks is that the first half of the lap is great for touring cars and sucks for GT3 or GT cars. And then the second half of the lap is great for GT cars, but bad for touring cars. And it's bad for both. How did I pronounce Sachsenring? Sachsenring. I said it right.
Sachsenring. Although I'm probably
Sachsenring.
not getting it that great.
I got it right. They voted me most likely to say things right. 2022, 2023, and 2025.
Sector 2 is slow.
I probably should let Ruska qualify.
It's fine. I'm thinking 2022, 2020D, 2025.
I don't get it.
Me neither.
I don't get it. I wish I understood.
This first lap's going to be meh. Hopefully I can do a bit of a better one next time.
Well, we do a banker and then we put in one that matters.
One thing here is that the nature of the corners, I feel like it really brings out the power understeer of the Porsche, which is, yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, you have to be real patient with the throttle in this car at this place. Kind of the opposite. Because, like, some places you could get on it right away, but this place, not so much. All right, got the banker in. Do the good one now.
Spend that. I'll try, Julian.
Slow sector 2.
Ah, that's deep.
Oh. Oh. Nice. Also, Sachsenring is pronounced Sachsenring. Okay, thank you.
Sector 1 is slow.
I'm sorry. I'm just being a jerk at this point. I'm sorry. I was like, I'm going to keep rolling with this bit, and then I realized I just sound like a jerk.
I'm disappointed in myself because I had that wrong as well.
It's my home track. You can't do that to it. Yes, I will not. Sachsenring. There you go. There you go. I said it correctly. Good lap, Ruska. Good paralaps.
Well, what's the time?
Yep.
Before we start saying
Ruska,
that?
great laps. They're number one in my heart.
Aww.
Good job. New fastest
It's
time.
good enough
1
for
minute,
P26 as
50.477.
they run.
That's
That's
good.
the end of qualification.
I like to think
I
that's
mean,
a good
that's
lap time.
almost top half, so
It
that's
makes you
something.
think, you know, if you subtract 25, if you take my number and you divide it in half, and then you subtract that number from where we're starting right now, we'd be on pole.
Those are
Fresh
mental
car.
gymnastics that certainly exist, yes.
Gonna become
What's
North
the SOF?
Korea with like just being like D finished and won the race, but was actually classified in 33rd because of.
I'm going to check the SOF in the actual UI out of curiosity because.
Hey, we're getting like a
the
big
one in
update
race
on
host-
like the UI this week where like you'll be able to just see the The thing.
You can like the spectate page isn't so bad for it, although if you're doing a solo race, it shows your friends but not you. But luckily, because this is a team race, it will show our team, and we are indeed top split of 3. Okay.
Okay.
I feel a little bit better about my what is it now? 28th position time. How that's surprising though. Like, where's Im? Oh no, Im's is at Spa, right? No wonder.
Well, nothing
Like-
races there. Nobody races Spa.
Unfortunately, so how many? It's 193 drivers for this race we're doing right now, and that probably includes that is races. Yeah, I think 193. The global endurance going on right now, 1,828 drivers. Wow,
That's very uncharacteristic for Spa.
That's crazy.
That is a lot of people making a bad decision, not running this niche Japanese road course instead of.
This is 3 hours, roughly 96 laps. Race with 49 ready. Honey,
Honestly,
110
they're all boring.
seconds to gridding ends. Finish P 26 or higher to gain a rating.
Right, I have the setup on, and I am going to click grid.
Okay. Reska's starting the race, everybody. Then I'm in the car. Then Reska's finishing it.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
Joshua?
Goss Hagtra 34 just followed.
Gosha. Oh, I'm sorry. Your name's not Joshua. Your name's Gosha. I'm a dumbass. All right. Hi. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. There was a prompt in the way. I'm sorry. Jeez. Hoping the race goes well.
60
Who's
seconds
Joshua?
remaining.
Fully justified. Fully justified. Who's Joshua?
You've invented a viewer.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's Saturday. I don't stream Saturday normally. The weekend is where I
Thank you,
get my
Wendy.
beauty rest. I don't stream Saturday, says person who asked if
30 seconds
Reska
left.
wanted to
Oh, yeah,
stream
it's your idea.
Saturday.
I'm someone who often streams Saturday anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not weird for me.
Nah, this is just Saturday to you. Me, it's like, geez, part of my weekend. I got to devote I got to make sure I get dressed and put clothes on. And
15 seconds remaining. 10 seconds.
thank you very much, Gosha. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
5 seconds.
Yeah, this would certainly be one of just plugging away, putting in our laps, trying to stay out of trouble, and
Pace car about
seeing
to
where we
move.
end up.
The fun thing about Motegi is that it's in Japan, and Japan, you have to make a decision as to how
We're
much into Japan you're gonna be. I recommend only being a little into Japan. However, you could be bigger into Japan than other people.
Oh my god, that build up for that was ridiculous.
What?
Nothing.
There's a joke. I'll tell you the joke later. We're about to start a 3-hour race. I probably should let you focus, but. All right, Reska, no
I assume
pressure.
it's just a big in Japan reference.
Get
No,
ready
it
to
was
win.
literally just.
More complicated than that.
It was literally just how much you enjoy Japan.
Pace car entered the pit.
Oh,
Okay, we're checking up. We're checking up. We're checking up.
that is a
checking up.
remarkably short formation, thinking about it.
We're checking up.
Get ready.
And we're green. There you go.
Oh,
Getting bottled up.
lucky McLaren.
Yep, there you go. Doing good. Okay. Yeah, keep the pressure on him. He'll make a mistake. You're doing great.
Yeah, I've kind of wanted to send it a bit more. But
I
also,
saw you thinking about it. I was like,
Yeah.
he's thinking about it, but then he didn't. Because he remembered it's lap 1. Yeah, these straightaways are so important here because so much draft because they're just long straights here that like you just got to kind of a lot of it is just thinking about the next move.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay.
Hmm.
I did not expect the guy behind to be that close there, but I think they just went really deep.
Hmm. Oh, someone's looking to make a really dumb move.
Good job. Best lap. 1 minute 51.859.
Breska, you ran your best lap of the day so far. That
Thank
on
you.
lap 2. You know, naturally.
Was that only lap 2?
Yeah.
Oh no!
When you
I actually thought that was
naturally
lap 3.
Nope, that was lap 2. When you naturally think
Oh,
that lap 2 would be faster than lap 1, but I just wanted to state that because I'm trying to improve morale. So
thank you.
you're welcome.
Oh, that's a stupid 1x.
It's okay. We have 24 more to give. One for every hour of the day, except for today because tomorrow because tomorrow we'll have 23 hours because it's daylight savings time, everybody. Time to roll those clocks forward. See, it's topical humor because it's daylight savings here this weekend.
Very good. Very good, Joe.
Thank you. I appreciate
Congratulations.
it. Thank you. Thank you. I work really hard at my craft. Oh, this Audi sure loves chopping you off, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they're just taking a bit of a wider entry. Like, I see it coming. I wasn't really putting my nose in there because it is a closing gap. That's when I should have sent it on.
We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
I didn't anticipate the checkup.
It's okay.
Not sure I could have, but I didn't. I'm not sure I'm particularly faster than him. It's just at times I get points where I get close again.
It's probably all
down from your
slipstream.
quickest lap.
Honestly, you know, that's probably doing a lot there.
I think he's probably a bit more confident on the brakes than me.
Mm.
Yeah, I just don't have the
No.
confidence to send that.
There we go.
Ooh.
He made contact. Car's fine.
A little bit deeper than I wanted to there,
But you made it work, and that's all that matters. Is you made
and
it
it
work.
fucked them over just enough to give me a bit of a breathing room behind
Yay,
as well. So
look at
that's kind
that.
of ideal.
Good job. Best. 1 minute 51.540.
We're running away with it, everybody. We're running away with it. Just you wait. We're coming
Previous
for you,
sector was
25th. It's not quite clean air, but it's cleaner air than what they got in front. So take advantage of it when you can.
Previous sector was green.
So, Chad, anybody see any cool movies lately? I haven't. I don't watch movies. I love the idea of like movies, but I never actually watch movies.
I struggle to sit down and watch like a movie
Last
like just
sector
at home.
Yeah.
But I love going to
was
the
optimum.
cinema. Although that being said, like in post-COVID times, I'm less keen to go out and do that. But
Yeah.
when I do really enjoy it. In particular, seeing anime movies
sector was
because
quickest.
I will go and support those in the cinema when they appear because they are obviously not so common.
Yeah, I love Pixar movies too.
Oh God, I can just put it in the wall if you want. B. It's entirely up to you.
Oh my god.
Full disclosure, I love Pixar as well, but like that's not the issue I have here.
We're close to making it on 3 stops, saving 1 stop. Quickest. 1 minute 51.5.
Oh fuck, that's funny. Watch
Oh,
out,
here we
slow
go.
car, slow car. It's on the go left, 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 left. Good job. Oh, what the
Yeah, it wasn't over yet. Avoided it, but
Ooh.
got fucked over by it still.
Ah, fucking. Oof.
Car
There's more wreck.
678.
Watch out.
Christoph Carbino needs repairs. Number
Whoa.
18. Adrian Kroll needs repairs.
Okay, I don't see it. Oof.
Oh.
Okay. That was almost as scary as my Thursday. Okay. Oof. Okay. They're chatting on voice chat. I wonder what they're saying. I'm not going to unmute it because I don't trust people. Was that annoying to everybody? Me just going, watch your, probably, but I had to convey that it was serious. It was serious.
I got a clip of Victor doing something
Last
similar with
sector
me where
best.
like it's Atlanta in the trucks and like he's calling out, oh, you know, wreck, and then like I make it through and then he's busy saying, oh, good job, while and the car that's still spinning comes up from the apron in front of me and
No,
I avoided it too, but I'm like, no, it's not over yet.
it's not done yet. It's a post-credit
The pit
scene.
window open.
Whenever there's bullshit in front of me, there's always a bit more bullshit afterwards.
Yep.
Just to test me, you know?
God gives us his toughest battles or something. I don't know.
Sector green. 1 minute 55.6 on last lap.
I just love the visceral reaction you gave me when I said, "Oh, I love Pixar movies," and you're like, "I'm gonna crash this car right now." That's it. Back to Winnipeg. Car turns hard right. Well, we're
Sector green.
hanging in there. We're doing all right. So
Darn it.
I have reason to believe that David Van Slambrook is a fake name because there was an NHL goalie in the 90s named Dan Van Breesbrook. So I like to think that it's a play off that name, and I don't think that's his real name. No, wait, his name was John Van Breesbrook, not Dave Van Breesbrook. John Van Breesbrook. He was the goalie for the Florida Panthers and then I think the Philadelphia Flyers. I was a kid, so I loved hockey growing up because
90
I'm from
laps
Canada,
left.
so, you know, naturally we gravitate towards hockey in this country because hockey is the most important sport, and that's why we gravitate towards it. You know, I love hockey. Growing up, I never played it, but it was a lot of fun to watch it as a kid. I kind of fell out in love with hockey in the last few years, but now I'm kind of loving it on a casual scale. I don't really follow it as closely as I used to, but I follow it at least a little bit. So that's all, Reska. I just wanted you to know that.
Sector
Did they
optimal.
call them the
Close
Flyers
to
because
90
they were
laps
Eagles?
left.
I don't know why they called them the Philadelphia I think they went for the alliteration, like Philadelphia
Oh, yeah.
Flyers, but they aren't spelt PH.
Well, yeah.
They're
That doesn't
FL.
matter.
Yeah, at that point, like you got the audible.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google this. I got time. We can Google this. I'm gonna Google this right now. Philadelphia Flyers. Oh, they're playing a game right now.
Motegi is pretty cool in the dark.
It's
It's
pretty.
not too dark as well. Like, there's a bit of
It's
ambient lighting here.
it's a really random track to have a night lighting at.
Yeah.
It's very random.
The F1 community in iRacing, because there is actually an F1 community in iRacing, we're debating whether or not, because right now they can't have a night race.
Yeah,
there's
the
no
cars don't have
suitable track for a
lights.
night race. Yeah, but they were debating, can we do like a dusk race at Motegi? Because like, it might be just enough, like not full dark, but like dusk with the lights on.
Yeah.
Like, is that okay? They haven't done it yet, but
No. Oh my god,
Might
it's
be a bit
actually a
much.
really funny story why they're called the Flyers.
no, no.
On April 4th, 1966, Putnam, who was the guy who owned the team, announced there was going to be a Name the Team contest. Details of the contest were released on July 12th. Snyder's sister, Phyllis, thought that a name that fits well with Philadelphia was Flyers. Instead of going through with the naming contest, Ed Snyder took his sister's advice. The team name was announced on August 3rd. They literally ran a contest saying, hey, we're going to run a contest, help name the new NHL team in Philadelphia. And they went, psych, we're actually just going to call them the Flyers instead.
Wow. Well, at least it wasn't Hockey McHockey Face or something.
No, of course the NHL's new team names are bad. The Kraken, the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Best previous sector.
You could tell which teams were amended in the 90s because they all have bad names. Colorado Avalanche. And who could also forget the newest team of the NHL? Whoop. Sorry, distracting you.
No, that's all right. I'm missing most corners.
It's okay. You're doing your best, and that's all that matters. You can cross them up. No. Damn it, you couldn't.
Nah,
Gah, we've been
I
felled
wasn't
again.
They've been like a few times quicker for laps, so I wasn't really going to fight that too much.
Of course, we all know the newest hockey team, the Utah Hockey Club.
Wow.
That's a real name. Because
It's like they didn't understand part of what makes American sports
but
kind of iconic.
it gets even dumber. So they were the Arizona Coyotes, and they moved to Utah. and
But I
they
changed the name from Coyotes for no reason.
but they changed the name because it's technically a new team in the NHL's eyes,
Right.
Next time
but
around.
it's not. They have the roster of the old team, if that makes any
Yeah.
sense. They literally were like, "You are a new franchise," and they moved them to Utah so suddenly that they didn't have time to make a logo or names or uniforms. So they have like these really generic uniforms, and they're just called Utah this year, the Utah Hockey Club. And they're voting on a name, and one of the options is Hockey Club. So they might just stay the Utah Hockey Club.
If it just sticks that everyone votes for it. That's funny.
I thought it was funny.
Last sector best.
It's funny, F1's like the opposite with that, where it's like, it's so hard seemingly for a team to be seen as a new identity, even if they go through ownership change and such. Like, wasn't Sauber once called BMW Sauber when they
Yes.
were running Toyota engines
Yes.
for this reason? Because they just couldn't get that change, the name change approved. Despite the fact that it's so fucking dumb, but oh well.
I guess I'm going to have to be an F1 fan next year.
For which reason?
Begrudgingly. Because Cadillac's going to be on the grid.
See,
So I
look,
guess I have to root for an F1 team next year.
look, I'm gonna be the insufferable Audi fan next year. You can join me and be the insufferable Cadillac fan, and that would be hilarious.
Oh, I'm going to be all like, I've been a Formula One fan my entire
Christian
life.
Fan
I
ahead
love
last
F1.
11.5 on the last
Do you
lap.
remember that time that guy and that other guy fought at the bus stop at Spa? I remember that. That was one of my core F1 memories. I'm a big fan of Cadillac. Hey, free spot. I'm a big fan of Cadillac. Well, you know me. I'm a General Motors fan. Even though I drive
Well, yeah.
Toyotas and NIS, but that's partially
Sector was
because
optimal.
a car being labeled a Chevrolet looks really dumb. So,
It's fine, D. You just erase the Chevrolet off the back bumper, right?
So yeah, I'm rooting for Cadillac in the Formula One next year. So. Oh, he ran wide.
Yeah, it's not enough there, which is annoying.
Gives you
I
draft
am
though.
dropping pace quite a bit.
You're doing
unfortunately.
great.
Thank you.
Some would say you're running a lot faster than me.
Oh wow.
Whoop.
Gather it up, man. I know you're faster than me. Get going and give me draft.
Yeah, they're adding an 11th team to the grid. Suspiciously, as soon as Andretti was not involved with the pitch, they said, "Yep, we're signing. Yep, it's Cadillac." Funny how that works.
There must be some proper beef between some people involved there.
Like, can you
that I'm
think
not
of how
particularly privy
much
to.
they hated Michael Andretti to the point where they were like, "We're not gonna put you on the grid," and then the second he's not involved with it,
Point
they
3,
go,
slower than your fastest.
"Hey, yeah, come on in, Cadillac. We'd love to have you. Come on in. Here's some sandwiches.
Lucas
Here's some
Lunt in
coffee.
car
Here you
11
go."
behind, lost
Because isn't
10.6
Andretti
just
the
recently.
organization still somewhat involved in that
Yes.
project?
They're gonna be in Fiskars, Ohio, or Fiskars, Indiana. They're gonna be in Indianapolis. Yeah.
Like, it really is just Michael. Like, that's crazy.
They hate Michael that much. Yeah. Like, think about we're talking like $1 billion operation that they strong armed because they didn't want one guy involved with it.
Maybe the vibes were more important than money for them.
Yeah, right. Oh well. I guess that leaves the only juicy, interesting lawsuit going on in racing right now is the NASCAR lawsuit, which NASCAR countersued 2311 in front row with this week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's fucking wild. They're
I feel like I
in.
just need 3 or 4 tents
Last
to be
sector
like
was a new fastest.
keeping up with everyone, but I just can't get them.
Don't worry, you'll get there.
Hello, Chew on YouTube. Me watching as Cadillac F1 team mirrors the WEC team in Rex. Don't get me started on the WEC team right now.
No.
85 laps.
I love Jota, and I was so gassed to see them be a factory team for, at least at this level, the first time in their history, I believe. Like, that's so cool for them. And then I don't watch the Qatar race because, of course, it was on a Friday and I was working, so no one watched
Yeah.
it. But I see that that's still all I've seen of that race is the Cadillacs coming together, and I'm like, how goddamn embarrassing.
Did you
If I were
see
GM, I might be giving Ganassi a callback.
Tubac and Assie's rumored to be involved with Genesis, so that's not happening.
Well, yeah.
Did you see the part where the Aston Martin door went wee? And
I've
like
heard about that.
it was really adorable. It was like the door was open and it was like,
Last
"Hi
sector was
everybody,"
faster.
and then the door went whoa, and he went, "Oh, my arm!" But my arm is a door. It was really cute. Sebring is next weekend, ain't it? The real one?
Is it? Oh gosh.
I think it is. Time to Google again. This is half the. This is why. Whoop! I dropped my water bottle. Oh no. This is why you have a co-driver in endurance races so that they can Google the things that you're thinking of while you're racing. 12 hours of Sebring 2025. The first thing that pops, like how, Google has like the AI thing.
Yeah.
First thing that pops up, the iRacing special events calendar.
Honestly, there's something like I love it when I Google for cars and I get the iRacing render of
About
it more than the
34.7 laps to go with fuel.
actual image of the
33.7
car.
at
Yeah,
start.
I should probably
Yeah.
have pulled over for that.
You're good. Next weekend. Next Saturday.
Ah.
Which means I am doing fuck all next Saturday. I'm going to sit here and watch sports cars for 12 hours with my friends and make memes about it. Well, actually, I'll probably be watching like 3 things at once now because I made my second monitor a vertical monitor, and I used what is this? Power Toys, I think it's called.
Oh,
And and I now have this monitor divided as 3 different monitors. So now I can put 3 different things on this vertical monitor and they all just snap into space. So Sunday during the NASCAR race, I had the TV coverage on the top window. I had the middle window because now I have the onboard camera thingy, the Max thing, the cool thing. I have that in the middle window, and then I had Bubba Wallace's in-car camera on the bottom window. But this week might get a little hairy because this week there's a wrestling pay-per-view tomorrow night. So I might have to watch the pre-show of the wrestling pay-per-view during the NASCAR race on the same monitor. So I'm going to have that on a different section of the monitor. And yeah, so it's exciting. I like doing this. I'm getting this ironed out for when Formula 1 season starts. And 2, yeah, I said A and 2. What are you going to do? Fight me about it. 2, whenever the summer hits, like Saturday night in North America, I don't know if you've heard of it, Flow Racing. It's like a subscription service to I get that via means. We're just going to leave it at that. And I want to put like 3 really shitty local short tracks on it and just stream it every Saturday night. because it's funny because like I mean you're British, so please don't take offense to this when I say this. It's funny whenever I stream like a short track from like Decatur, Alabama or something, and they're doing like dirt late models and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, they're streaming dirt late models, check it out. And like somebody who like the other server I'm mostly in is filled with British people, and they're like,
All right.
what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? And I'm like, yeah. Oh, oh, Raska, someone
That has
tried.
already been banned.
Yep, but I
But it
see
probably
it.
still show. Yeah, but it won't show on your channel.
No, but I see it.
I'm sure you do.
Best viewers at. Oh, wow. The best viewer. Well, I like to think everybody watching the stream here are the best viewers.
We already have the best
We already got
viewers.
the best viewers. So we don't need better viewers. We have the best viewers.
Last sector best. Car
You-
behind.
You do
Long
have a
time
knack
was
of
a 1
finding the
minute,
most
52
obscure
points, 472.
motorsport. Last time you were streaming stuff in the Mirai Discord, you found what was it, snowmobile racing?
Oh, the snowmobile, the Indy, or what was it called? The International 500, which we found out is a 500-mile snowmobile race. And let
was
me
it
tell
solo rider as well?
solo rider. Fucking
Man.
500 miles. It takes like 9 hours to complete. And let me tell you something. It was the most dog shit thing I've ever seen. They make a 1 mile track and it's just people riding snowmobiles with like no
Previous sector was
slipstreams,
fastest.
no like, it's all like mechanical, whatever. Like it's all that. Like there's no like wheel to, or ski to ski battle, I guess it would be, not wheel to wheel battle, but like it's not like, it was like, oh, check it out, they do this thing, and then we found out, oh, this thing kind of sucks. But the nice thing about it being March is that it means we're closer to spring, which means that we're closer to short track starting up, which means that we're almost back to having really shitty short track Saturday nights again. So I'm excited for it. The best is Bowman Gray, where they held the NASCAR Clash. I used to get that on the IPTV. I mean, I used to get that through Means all the time, and we were watching it once, and they did a trailer race, which is where they put a car with no steering in the back and a car with steering but no brakes at the front or something, like just some weird ass race like that. Whoop. Good job. And
I don't know how we can get that close.
I don't know, but he did. And
Yep.
we literally watched it as one time there was a moment where somebody flipped off, literally a guy wrecked, and they got so mad at them they unfastened their seatbelts and jumped out and flipped off the other guy, jumped back in the car, did his seatbelts again, and then they wrecked again, and then somebody came running after him, and then he flipped over like he literally like Kurt Angle fucking belly to belly suplexed him over the car. It was so bad it made door bumper clear that week. That's what I remember. I was like watching it, and then they mentioned it on DBC
Another
that
80
week, and I was
laps to
like,
go.
"Oh wow, I watched something legendary today." Wish there was more figure 8 racing. Yeah, Reska. Oh fuck, Reska. You know what we gotta get you to watch?
What?
The Little 500.
Oh, I've heard of this.
The
this
little-
is it sprint cars?
Yes, it's sprint cars at a track named called Anderson Speedway in Indiana. It's a 1/4 mile racetrack, and they run a 500 lap sprint car race with refueling and pit stops.
Yep. And they have to push start them, right?
They have to push start them, so you have to like frantically hope you can get a push starter. And they used to, they don't do it anymore, thank fuck, but they used to have trucks that would push start cars on the apron
We have
under
80 laps
green,
left.
which is just like, what are we doing?
Yeah, what the hell?
It's so dangerous.
Oh, shit.
Whoop. You're fine. But yeah, it was pretty wild. It's such a fun, weird. I love finding weird racing. Before we started stream today, I got in my YouTube recommended sidecar motorcycle racing highlights from Laguna Seca in 1989.
Wow. That is so
Yeah,
specific.
it's so wild. I was like, what the fuck?
Sidecar racing is crazy stuff.
The rider is one thing. The guy or the person hanging on. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're crazy.
Did you know they made an anime about specifically sidecar racing?
I had no idea they made an anime about that.
I think I watched one episode. My most amusing thing is I can't remember the name of the characters, but I think there was some twins who
Fastest sector.
like their family name was Motegi or something. Like, and I'm like, oh, I get that reference, and it's also rather topical for this.
I don't get it.
I think that was that show anyway.
Why is their name relevant?
Well, you see, Dee, they were twins, these characters, and although this track may be labeled in iRacing now as Meowbility Resort Motegi, there is in fact an old name of Twin Ring
4.142
Motegi,
in
because you
front.
see, there's actually two racetracks here. An oval and a road course.
Can you
that are
not dead
interconnected.
name this racetrack, please? I really appreciate it.
iRacing is doing it enough with the art.
Yeah, it's like how they dead name Canadian Tire Motorsport Park by neglecting Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Have you ever seen?
There's probably not even any mention of Kevin Harvick within Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway.
Although that one changed the second they
Sector
released it.
green.
Like
Yep.
basically the second they released it, they changed it. Have you
quite
ever
funny.
seen Sidecar Motocross? Yes, I have seen that. Mazda Laguna Seca is still Mazda Raceway in my heart. Yeah. Now, of course, it's WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca because everything that IMSA races at needs to have an official IMSA sponsor attached to it for some reason.
I miss Tequila Patron.
I got to see the Tequila Patron Nissans in person.
I did see that car, but only in
For Autosport?
yeah.
I have a
I saw the SM in WEC though, but not that car, the Nissan obviously.
I have a Core Autosport Nissan DPI t-shirt.
Nice.
I wore it last night to bed.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention it unless Riley brought it up himself, but Riley was a sidecar passenger guy.
You're crazy.
Is,
You're insane. What is wrong with you? I'm glad you stopped. That's terrifying. Just the whole concept of bicycles are terrifying to me. You'll never catch me on a motorcycle. No way.
Quickest sector.
Nope.
0.148.
I am
slower than your
not
quickest.
a motorcycle person. No way. Nope. Too dangerous. Give me a
Lucas
seat.
Oil Raceway is one of the worst because there's two Lucas Oil.
Yeah, now
Raceways.
now it's confusing because there's Lucas Oil it's Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park and Lucas Oil Raceway, and one's a dirt
If you
track.
just say Lucas Oil, then what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
and you could be talking about the home of the Indianapolis Colts, Lucas Oil Stadium. So it's even more confusing. So which one is it? You know? So yeah, I get it. It's confusing and difficult.
The Lucas Oil Colts.
Oh God, they start naming football teams like Japanese baseball teams where they have like a sponsor in the name. That's a thing in Japan. If you didn't know that, Reska, is that the baseball teams
I did not
have
really know that.
Yeah, they're not like the oh God, what's the name of 1 second? I'm gonna go once again. We're googling Nippon professional baseball teams. Yeah, they're not the Fukuoka Hawks. They're the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks.
I like the
Previous
Philadelphia
category.
Cheese Eagles.
Philadelphia Battery Throwers. Yeah, there's yeah, Tohoku Eagles. Nope, it's not. It's the Tohoku Rakuten Eagles. I love the Chicago Walmart Bears.
0.264 down from your fastest lap.
The Cleveland Pilot Flying J Browns. Yep, everybody loves them. But yeah, everybody's got. It's weird. By the way, Ruska, I should probably tell you you're 11 laps away from pitting. So.
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know.
Oh no, I told you a very reasonable time to tell you that you're going to need to pit. Oh no, whatever will you do?
The entry's a bit funky here, by the way.
It is
You
weird.
gotta slow down quite a lot.
It is weird. It is very weird here. The Minnesota dude wipes wild. Fucking dude wipes. I'm waiting for the dude wipes for women. Like they're just gonna
What would they call them?
dude wipes for women. They'll just keep the name and just call them dude wipes for women. Because that's one of my favorite podcasts has like an like they make fun of advertising being like blank blank for men, and it's just like what's wrong with it? Everybody could use it. Why has it got to be for men? Like do you remember the last year they came here with IndyCar and it was
1.102
after the
behind.
earthquake, so they had to awkwardly run the road course instead of the oval?
I do not.
I remember that. That was weird. Because the oval's been broken since and they don't fix it, so it's just never going to get repaired.
Wasn't there a story that came out last year that perhaps it's actually fine, but they just don't want to race on it or use it, so they have pretended it's
I
beyond
could
repair?
totally believe that. Think about it. They only used it for one race a year. Like, how much? Like, it must be a pain in the ass to maintain
Yeah.
it. So, like, I could see that. I could
I
easily.
find that even in the US, I find it a bit odd that all these large ovals are around, because I mean, there's probably things I don't know about, but you take any 1.5 miler, the actual oval part at least. What can you race there? Like the
You
NASCAR
can't.
series is, and like IndyCar might go to one day. Like not currently, but they went to Texas some years ago. Like that's kind of it.
Yep.
Like, you're not gonna race late models on 1.5, right? Like
That's
you're not gonna put
why.
sprint cars on probably, and you're not gonna do any of this.
That's why all the like SMI tracks, like Atlanta and Charlotte and Texas and all that, have that smaller oval on the front stretch, so that they could
Yeah,
at
for
least host
legends and
it
stuff.
as like a local track during the week.
Yeah.
Um,
And then the road courses as well, right? Like you can probably run
you run
like
track days and
club
stuff.
stuff.
You're fine. Like Watkins Glen is actually like super busy. Like it's actually a fairly busy racetrack because people want to run it because one, it's a NASCAR track, and two, it's a limited time that you can race there. You can't race there year round, right? So like their opening weekend is early May and they run until maybe late October, and they'll have cars on track basically all the time except for like the 3 days before the cup race or the IMSA race when they have to like get the place ready and ready for TV and all that. So but yeah, so what a lot of these racetracks in America are doing, music festivals.
Nah.
Yeah, because think about it. You got a big wide open area. You got camping. You got the ability to handle a big crowd. So it's perfect. You have music festivals. So like I know Michigan had a country music festival called Faster Horses. Most sport used to have a country music festival called Boots and Hearts, which was a country music festival, and they moved it, ironically, to where a racetrack was. They tore down the racetrack, and now it's just a festival area for this concert. Um, Daytona does a rock show. They do a rock thing. I think Charlotte had a music festival that's about like a rock music festival. Like all these places, that's what they do is like they got to find ways to make money with them when they're sitting there idle, right?
Yeah.
So like you get a lot of like interesting things like that, like Daytona hosting soccer games. That happened a couple years ago.
That's so weird.
Yeah, so like the NWSL, which is like the women's soccer league in America, they had like 3 games on the Daytona front stretch.
That's so weird. I gotta find a video
Yeah.
of that or something. 'Cause that's
IMS does graduations. Yeah, I think Indianapolis did do graduations. A lot of those racetracks ended up being used for graduations during COVID. Wide open spaces, and it's easier to do that way, right? So
funny. Interesting.
mm-hmm.
Best previous sector.
Trying to think of other ones. Dover has definitely, well, Dover's got a horse track inside the big oval.
With Dover?
Yeah. So like if you look,
Wow.
yeah, so like that backstretch grandstand has like that building, that's the primary grandstand for the horse track. So yeah, that's that. Also, Falling Sideways brings up the absolute best example of this. EDC at Las Vegas, electronic music carnival concert thing. They straight up turn Las Vegas into all lights, like the whole track. Like they line lights all the way around the catch fence, all the way around the place.
Damn.
And like they have like rides and stuff, and it's a music festival that goes on overnight. It's at night, so like when things are done for the day, the sun's coming up. So it's kind of neat. Yeah. I remember Jeff Gluck going to it after he lost his job with USA Today. He was like, I'm going to Las Vegas for EDC because I've never been able to go, and I want to see what this place looks like when it's not a NASCAR race. Yeah, EDC. Road Atlanta would make a good sled slope during winter. Yeah. Like the downhill 10 section, yeah, maybe. Richmond's got an amphitheater attached to it. Some of these places they just build other racetracks. Like Charlotte has a drag strip and a dirt track, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a way that they keep those people busy, is that they just say, "Hey, go farm the fucking dirt track." But ironically enough, the Charlotte dirt track is only used for like World of Outlaws. It's not used
really?
every week. No, it's not used every week, which is kind of ironic. Las Vegas has a drag strip and Las Vegas actually probably is the best example of that. They have 2 ovals, like 2 paved ovals. They have the short track, and then they have a dirt track there too, and then they also have a drag strip. So they have everything there. Plus,
they've got the bull ring as well, right?
yeah, the bull ring.
The same,
yeah,
like organization.
yeah, it's literally across the street from it. They have like a whole campus out there. And then they also have that like rich guy sports car course that people crash cars at all the time. Yeah, that's pretty much all that come to mind. If I think of more, I'll let you know, but thermal. Yeah, thermal. Fucking thermal. God damn it, thermal. Ugh.
Silverstone do a lot of other stuff here. Like they have a light show type
Gap
thing
in
as well,
front
actually. But
opened by
what they'll do is they'll
0.4.
line the track with Christmas lights, and then you drive the track in your own car, but at a slow speed, and sort of look at the lights as you go through.
Bristol
which
and
is kind of
Charlotte do
interesting.
that. I know for a
Oh,
fact
really?
Bristol and Charlotte do that, yeah. They let you drive around Bristol with your car.
That must be over very quickly.
Well, they go down the drag strip and stuff like because
Oh.
like there's like a drag strip at Bristol too, so like they make a little path out of it. And, ooh, look, it's the SMI logo in lights. Oh wow, cool. This is basically.
IndyCar thermal is annoying, but at least the replacement for
Previous
that on the
sector was
iRacing
best.
schedule is Auto Club, so we've got the best timeline.
My favorite Amazon distribution center. That sucks, but man, when you got $591 million looking at you in the face, I can get it. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
get it. I get it. It sucks, but I get it.
Just then use that money or part of it to build a 2-mile oval somewhere else, right?
Or turn that into a short track, which we have not seen any sort of progress on in the last 2 years.
Further 70
Not
laps
getting
left.
concerned at all there, NASCAR. Actually, it's not even called Auto Club anymore. I think it's back to being California Speedway because the naming rights are up.
Oh, yeah. Huh.
Yep.
That's funny.
Mm-hmm. In fact, if you go to
You have 1 hour, 4
californiaspeedway.com now, it
minutes,
doesn't even
left in the
redirect to a
tank.
website. It redirects to like the NASCAR page explaining what's going on with California.
That is unfortunate.
It's still wild to think that that place was like the jewel and like represented so much that was wrong with NASCAR in a sense of them leaving the Southeast behind. And ironically, it's gone now. And Darlington and Atlanta both have 2 dates.
Sector green.
You just look at it and you're just like, wow, who saw this coming? Like when Roger Penske owned it, that place was beautiful. Like you see pictures of it when it opened and like the grass is cut all the way around it in like a beautiful pattern and like it's a gorgeous facility and then now it's like gone. And you're just like, what the fuck?
I feel like so many racetracks don't take care of the place enough.
They
70 further
never
laps to go.
repaved it. I just realized that California never got repaved. It never got a repave. Same with Chicagoland. Chicagoland doesn't have a repave.
Oh, they better do that quickly before next year.
Right, because yeah, right. They're gonna go back there, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Supposedly.
Quickest last sector.
Supposedly. I mean, it makes sense. 3 years in Chicago proper, go back to the Oval. Hopefully, you draw a little bit more interest there.
Yep. I mean, hopefully it does. I mean, Chicagoland should be a good track for the next gen anyway.
Oh, it
right?
should be a
Did they
great
race
track.
there in the
Nope.
next gen already?
Last year was
No.
2019. Chicago shouldn't have been destroyed, or should have been destroyed. I don't know about
Number
that.
144. Nicholas Guarino.
Thing is, a lot of these, because a
1.3
lot of people didn't
behind.
like the 1.5-mile tracks in previous generations of car, but
Because
like,
they put
race
on
really well
dull
now,
races,
right?
but now they're
Exactly.
great. You want to talk about a track that should have closed? It's Nashville Super Speedway. That's a place that was wild. When they were like, the Cup is going to Nashville Super Speedway, all of us in the NASCAR community went, what? What? That place has been closed a decade. Literally, their Twitter
Last
account went
sector
from,
fastest.
we are no longer sanctioning NASCAR events in 2011. Surprise! We have a Cup race in 2021. What? But yeah, like Chicagoland, I'd rather see Chicagoland than Kentucky. There was a guy trying to generate interest in case the Mexico race falls through. Spoiler, it's not going to fall through. Saying that they should race at Kentucky instead. And I was like, no, we're not lionizing Kentucky. No, we are not. That place sucked.
Optimal sector.
The most noteworthy NASCAR races to ever happen at Kentucky were the one where Kyle Busch and Kurt Busch battled for the win, and the first one where they had such bad traffic problems it killed
Last
the
sector
market.
green.
That's the only noteworthy things to ever come out of Kentucky Speedway hosting Cup races. Oh, and Cole Custer's first win. That's it. There you go. All 3 done. Isn't Kyle wanted to Mexico? He's able to go to Mexico. They actually had to look into it, but he can race in Mexico. Because he brought a gun to Mexico.
Great.
Oh,
Yet
dear.
another best
Good
lap
run,
mode.
Ruska.
1
Good
minute,
lap.
51 seconds.
Yeah,
4
random
tenths.
fastest lap, low fuel aided, but yeah, that's good.
I'm ready to go whenever.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yeah, I got 3 laps.
I got my hands on the wheel. I'm ready to go. My hands are always on the wheel. I can't get them off
You're
the
always
wheel.
ready.
I'm always ready. You are not ready.
Red D.
That's me on Thursdays.
Only on Thursdays.
Only on Thursdays. Except for when I'm blue D or black D. And sometimes white D. And sometimes blue and red D. And sometimes military D. And sometimes gay as hell D. I'm a lot of D's,
It's a lot of
actually.
Ds.
Yeah, I gotta narrow that down. No wonder I'm confusing branding. Although, I will say this. We loaded into the session, and Ruska said, wow, it's weird to see the Chuck's
You're now
colors
on a
again.
one-stopper strategy.
Which is kind of funny, because this was like my whole motif
Set
last
to
year,
best.
and now it's not. So,
Thing is, you're so far ahead on branding and stuff. Like, it feels like I started seeing I did start seeing the Revco
it was
logo.
September last year.
Yeah, like before the season even ended, it was like, hey, Revco next year,
Yep.
Toyota next year.
I have social media graphics ready through to September.
How do you like have the, I don't know whether it's
1
motivation or
minute,
discipline, perhaps, to
50.930. That's
be so
another
far
fastest this
ahead
session.
on that kind of stuff?
I was...
Because I'm not very good at that.
I was part-time during the winter, and I have autism. There you go. That's why. That's why I was able to do that. So, oh no, Ruska!
My bad.
That's okay.
I'll get another one.
No, don't get two.
Just kidding, you can't. I was in cooldown.
Oh, okay. Ruska, is this about time to tell you that we're gonna possibly be short on fuel?
I was just looking at that as well. However, I actually think it's fine because if you count the pit stop time, I think we're going to be dead on.
Also, I'm slower, so that helps too.
Perhaps.
I am a
Well, you know-
slow driver. I enjoy the track longer. That's all that is.
What I found interesting from some talking with Ruby around Daytona time with the rain that was forecast for the iRacing event was that at least GT3s will use more fuel in the rain. And I thought it should be the opposite because of more off-throttle time, but because the lap is longer time-wise, you spend more time using fuel, and therefore you use more fuel over a lap in the rain.
I would think the opposite. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's funny, and yeah, well, maybe that means you'll actually use more fuel. I don't know if you are indeed slower.
I don't know.
It's fine though. At worst, will be a little bit the wrong way. Nothing that I wouldn't be able to fuel save on the final
You're
stint
in
anyway.
next time by.
Sector green.
Cool,
Left
I will come
behind
in.
1.066.
It's very important for you to pit this time by.
That lap was really bad for some reason. Okay.
Because we were too busy talking about fuel, and also you ran off track at one point.
I did do that.
Okay, I'm what the kids say, suited and pooted.
Are you sure that's what they say?
Yeah, I'm positive of it.
Okay. I guess I'm not down with the Zoomers.
Yep. iRacing
I
should
haven't got
add
any Riz.
European/Asian Le Mans. Yes, agreed. My hot take is that the IMSA series should only go to North American tracks and they should make a European equivalent and an Asian equivalent. That's my hot take.
Yeah, the only issue is that you would
Hit this
split the
time.
participation based on popularity, I guess, which is what it was before. But we have that anyway. Even, like, look at right now, everyone's not doing this; they're doing Spa, of course.
Which is weird because that's not popular.
I
Alright.
am out of the car.
Good stint.
Good.
Thank you.
Limiter on.
Okay, my
It
turn.
was relatively clean, but rather average. I can't. We actually. We're the only car that pitted this lap.
No, there's somebody in front of us.
Yeah. I'm just surprised. I could have quite easily got an extra lap, but wow, everyone did. Not sure you even need it, but oh well.
Oh well.
Ah, yeah, I see there's a slight miscalculation on my part there. It'll be fine. Good luck, D.
Thank you.
Down in P40 currently.
We have one closing. 3-1
Yeah, quite a bit of lap
Clear
traffic
behind.
here.
Blue
Well,
flag.
lead lap traffic.
Well, they're all going to be pitting, so.
Well, yeah, but they're gonna bother you
Driver
for a
behind
moment
on
here.
track is faster in the next segment.
On left. We're
Wow,
clear.
where the hell does he want me to go here?
Nah, they wanted to lift, I guess, but
I was dragging my brake down the straightaway.
well, yeah,
Where the hell do you want me to go?
KO got
it's
to
never
ahead.
enough.
Thank you, Riley. I will do my best because I am DD.
I thought you were Deeska.
I am Deeska. Sorry, the Deeska. I am Deeska. Oh,
Hey, Adaro, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How was Assassin's Creed 2? Did you get to the Mario line? Probably not, because that's quite far through. But it's all I remember.
Car 17, Dave Gawone has a black flag.
just got my blade.
You're not gonna murder anyone with that blade, are you, Adaro? That would be mean.
Thank you. I'm doing my best.
Number 144, Rodrigo Laria is black flag.
Thank you, Joshua. I mean, Gosha.
Kevin has 4.975. Good stuff. P34 currently.
Blue
Listen,
flag.
it's a really fun bit, okay?
Driver behind on track is faster in the upcoming sector.
Damn, some people stretched it 2 laps.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Now that I feel isn't necessary. 'Cause I would definitely pass the 2 hours to go mark.
Don't flash your lights at me. Here you go. Here.
I'm right behind. Still there. And
Make the
clear.
pass. If
Going
you're gonna
right
flash
back.
your lights at me, make the pass. People, I tell you, this is why I'm a stock car driver, because I could just run into the back of them and then say, nope, that's you block, you pay. Like I mentioned on stream on Thursday, I love doing GT racing. I just don't get the opportunity to do it as much as I wish I could. So that's partially why I wanted to do this tonight. So, because it's fun. I like GT racing. I like doing it. I'm not good at it, but I enjoy doing it. So.
It feels like a while since, other than Daytona, I'm not
Yeah.
really done much this season.
I haven't. I haven't done much iRacing outside of NIS, honestly. I'm kind of regressing a little bit. I'd like to do more. I just need to find an excuse to get back out here and do more GT racing. Even if I do it off stream, I want to do it. I usually only race on stream, so maybe I just got to do races off stream.
Yeah, I mean, I get made fun of for this because like I think me and Blanny did like a 6-hour earlier in the season, and then like that evening I was signing up for another race, and it's like, Rascal, what are you doing? And it's like, this is my like cool down race. Like I don't know, like
Down race.
like after a long day of racing and streaming, what better to chill out than another race?
You mean a race where you
Right?
don't have to entertain other people? Yeah. I
I
get
mean,
it.
you know, that is part of it. It is different being off stream.
A lot of people don't realize that. Like, we're still trying to entertain people while we race. So, like, the focus is different. Like, I have gotten better at balancing that in the last little bit, but I remember originally, like, my first few months streaming, I was like, I have to keep talking. I have to keep talking. I have to keep talking or else everyone's going to tune out. I have to keep talking. And really, you know, you can be quiet for a bit. People understand.
Like particularly in this niche, I feel like people like they're here as much as they're here for us. They're also here to see us race specifically. I mean, we saw it today, but I noticed it quite a lot. Like people were chatting a lot up until the start of the race, and then everyone shut up.
Yep.
But I don't think they all left. They just shut up, which is fine.
I just go back to my last stint at Phoenix last November when I was like really locked the fuck in.
Yeah.
Because I was going to win that race, and I did. But, you know, like, I remember that and just being like, I'm sorry to anybody watching this. This is me locked the fuck in.
Yeah, but they want to see you win though. Like that's always cool with it.
Position 25 now.
On right side behind.
Why has this Porsche got Toyota stripes on
I
it?
would, as soon as it popped into my view.
Why
like,
does
hang
this
on a
Porsche
second.
have Toyota stripes on it?
26. There's 50. I'm waiting to get to the position up.
Well, we don't have a
There's
Toyota
50.
GT3
I'm waiting to get to
or a
the
Yet.
Toyota aligned brand
Yet.
GT3. You think we'll get the upcoming, as yet unnamed, I believe, GT3 car?
I think we'll get that Toyota.
Have they even decided if it's a Toyota or a Lexus yet?
We'll get that Toyota Motor Group vehicle.
That Gazoo Racing.
And then we're going to get Shane Mundy into it. Non-VTuber friend Shane Mundy. I like specifying my friends that are not VTubers as non-VTuber friend because it's a funny thing to say.
I expect to be Lexus. I mean, it's currently the GT3 brand, but that doesn't necessarily mean it has to stay that way. But I also
Speaking
do
of
kind
which,
think it was Lexus.
non-VTuber friend Eric Terry. Hey, how you doing, Eric? Good to see you. New
The
Ferrari.
new Ferrari just has to be, yeah. Did you watch the video of the
I
of the
did.
devs blog they put out yesterday?
I did.
The way they just talked about how they're trying to get the best graphics, sounds, everything for that car, while showing both the hypercar and the GT3. It did make me think it's gotta be the F1 car.
It's gonna be so cool when it's a fucking Ferrari challenge car.
Don't talk about hyping it up so much and then make it a challenge car, please. Don't be so short-sighted, iRacing.
A fictional GT4 Ferrari out of Gran Turismo Sport.
What else does Ferrari do? It could be the challenge car, the Ferrari challenge car, which, despite what we have in iRacing, it's not just the GT3 car, it's a different car. But that's, you know, that's not that exciting. Like, that's a step down from GT3 we already have. It would kind of kill off Ferrari challenge because it's going to be a different purchase. Like, that's going to
Yeah,
be way
it's
less.
half of the allure of Ferrari challenge is that it's
Yeah.
the GT3 car that you can then race in the GT3 stuff.
It's way less accessible, I would say. Surely it's not a challenge car. It could also be historic content. like maybe a
F2 down
historic
4.
F1 car. Yeah, maybe. You can't rule that out.
Give me the T-square Ferrari. Give me that fucking F1 intro from Japan Ferrari that was used like every fucking year for like 15 years. That was dope as shit.
Going left side behind. Still there. You're clear. On left behind. Still there.
Mustang's inconveniently loud.
Falling back to position
Yep.
28.
Stupid loud car with stupid look. Stupid Ford. I don't like Ford.
Really?
No.
That's funny because I caught you driving a Mustang
Nope.
looking car.
Still there. And clear.
That didn't
Hello.
happen. Nope,
Didn't
nope,
happen.
nope.
We're
To
moving
be fair,
down
yeah,
to
that wasn't you,
39.
was it?
Next
No.
station
Someone
will
else.
have
That was
30
my
weight more. Estimated rating
coworker.
will be 2,974.
I had to think about what the fuck I came up with an hour and a half ago about what
While
my
driving.
alibi was.
In front lap, 55.5 on last lap.
I overshot. I probably need to swing it out wider there. I think I'm gripping the inside too much
Yeah.
there.
You can kind of like I try and go diagonally in and go really far in, and then like sort of like diamonding an out like a short track
Okay.
where you kind of do the like a really tight turn in the middle and then out. Like it's risky though because if you go quite deep, obviously it just doesn't come back to you anyway.
Yeah. Kind of like how I was a little too deep through there.
Kind of.
Up to P28 now.
Taking that in first.
Yeah, I take most of these
Okay.
slow corners in first, honestly. I think second's probably
Moving
fine,
down in P29.
but I don't know, I
About
feel like I just got that
30.
little bit
I will
extra
get
punch
the
in
next
first.
position.
Okay. Such a cool corner. Underrated corner. Just going way downhill and then it's a
Yeah.
hard right.
And it makes overtaking really interesting. I was glad I was able to do my one overtake in that corner because, like, I don't know, it's just trying to be last of the late breakers down the hill, get it stopped.
So
That's
fucking
really
cool.
cool.
Reminds me of the last corner at not an iRacing track, but you might know it, Barbagello, which is an V8 supercar track. That's like the short
I
track
would've
that they
driven
run.
it, but not-
You're vulnerable to the
Where
car
you just
behind
kind of
the
go
track
like
in your upcoming
straight downhill, and it's a hard right-hander like that, but like it's nowhere near the long straightaway like that.
Clear.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool corner.
We're moving down to P30 now.
We keep losing spaces or spots,
It's fine.
but
Keep plugging away.
I'm here for fun.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody remembers it.
I remember it from the AMS one, but I don't actually remember the layout now. I'm reasonably sure I've driven it, but it's too long ago now. I'm old.
Says person younger than me.
Not by a lot.
No. The new lighting upgrades look really cool.
Yeah.
New build on Tuesday, everybody.
I can't believe it's week 13 already. Well, almost.
Yep. New Arca bodies coming.
That's neat.
I noticed you talking about the dash on the Arthur cars.
Yeah, that was specifically because I think the SRX uses the same or
It
very
is the same
similar one.
dash.
Yeah, and it's like 5 FPS.
Oh!
And ooh,
How's the car?
interesting.
Right behind.
It's
Clear.
biffed on the
Right
back,
side
but
behind.
I
Right
don't know,
side
see
rear.
how it feels.
It's clear.
P34.
Cool.
Right side rear.
There's about 17 are racing to get in the position up ahead.
Still there. Clear. Still there.
Hurling back to P35.
Well, that was nice of them. It looks like it's just aero. Yeah, it's just aero.
Yeah, if it feels alright, carry on, I guess. But we'll see how it is.
Still there. Still there. Right.
Oh,
Still
fuck!
there. We're clear.
Well, that's their fault.
What? Where am I supposed to go? I'm
Yeah.
off track already. Like, come on, man. Ugh. Well, this was an eventful lap now, wasn't it?
People just too impatient to get by.
Well, the damage is probably going to slow us up on every straightaway, too. So,
I mean, yeah, but
nothing we can do. Did I? Really? He's mad at me. He's mad at me. He DM'd me, seriously, all caps.
yeah, I see it too.
What the This is why I don't have a voice chat button, because I would say some shit that would get me suspended.
Yeah, I'm watching it back. I don't. There's nothing.
I'm all the way on the left.
Yeah.
I can't get any
I guess-
further.
I guess they expected that
Up
you
to P34
would not
now.
have
And he
been
left.
that far up.
And he left.
Like, yeah, I didn't even. I was gonna just say like you weren't clear.
David
I
Kuja.
mean, he probably. I bet he sent that message, then watched the replay,
And then left.
then thought, ah, shit, and disconnected.
P34 currently.
Because honestly, like, he's not like you are half a car up on him. Like, it's not even like a rear quarter. You are more than half a car. Mate.
That's
Like, now that I get the
ridiculous.
camera side by side.
That's
Your nose is ahead. It's like in line with part of their front wheel.
Oh,
like,
come on, man. Where do you want me to go?
Like you're not. I'm almost surprised what happened to him happened to him with so much overlap. Like it's almost door bang territory, but it's not what ended up happening, I guess.
Where do you want me to go? Like, I
There's
can't.
about 17
like-
are racing to get to the position up ahead.
Yeah, they just wrecked themselves.
Typical
and then they're
GT3
mad they wrecked
behavior.
themselves.
Idiots drive GT3s. Anyways, I love GT3. It's my favorite classic car to drive on road. Because I need all these assists because I'm not very good. I'm not good at carputers.
But D, you have a ride in the NASCAR Cup Series.
That I do. That's a car. These are carputers.
Oh.
Because they have all these fancy buttons and widgets and stuff.
But the Cup Series car now has a digital dash. It must
Yeah,
be a car
but
computer.
that's just a display. This has like traction control and stability and fuel mapping, and I'm not good at that.
On right behind. And clear.
One thing that bothers me is
P34
that
now.
while this car certainly does have things like fuel maps, it simply doesn't in iRacing. Well, it has throttle maps, actually, but I think
You're
fuel
down to
is
P35
gone,
currently. There's about
Like
13
engine maps.
are racing to get in the position up ahead.
which kind of is lame.
Yeah. Didn't iRacing like remove all the fuel maps because they were something like
Yeah,
inefficient
like,
or something? Or...
They had it, and then they got rid of it.
Yeah, we
I don't
had
really
fuel
understand.
maps at one point.
Yeah. And it even, like, does this have it? Not particularly, but some of the cars that have like TC1 and TC2, they're adjusted at the same time together in iRacing,
Yeah.
rather than as separate settings for simplicity. But like, that kind of sucks.
We
I
pay
don't know why they
14.
do
We
that.
pay $12 for the car to be fucking confusing. Make it confusing. Like that. That's why we buy the cars. God damn it. Do I look like I play Forza? Yes, I do. That's the answer. I do. They make it simple for people like me. It's corner rules. Oh, it's so fun. And then you come here underneath a bridge. Motegi rules. People need to give Motegi its flowers. It's a good track.
Everyone running Spa right now made a mistake.
They're wrong. Listen, I've put all my stock in the Sega Dreamcast, and I know it's going to beat the PlayStation 2. I just know it.
Interval in front 8 seconds. You're vulnerable to the
Good luck with
driver
that.
behind on
Thank
track
you.
in the upcoming sector.
I'm a wise business person.
There's about 17
Oh.
are waiting to get in the
Oh.
next position.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice save.
Shit.
Going right behind. Still there. Still there. You're clear.
Don't track out on me. The last guy didn't
There's
survive it.
13 are
Alright,
waiting to
come
get
on.
to the position up ahead.
When you said I'm a wise business person, the finger point came to my head.
Yep. I know all about business. I know about busyness. I still think the funniest one of those is Reska, we ran out of ink, so I fixed the printer. I put all the pens in the do part, and whenever they fill it in, then we'll be able to print stuff again.
Oh no.
Can you imagine me working in an office setting like that?
As someone whose job partially involves fixing printers, I just hate it.
Oh, Kasmiri, thank you for the raid! Thank you. Appreciate it. It is a cat.
Cat raiding a cat.
Mount up, chat. We gotta defend the stream. Kishumiri has a third and 2.
No, not
Defense.
a cat raiding a
Defense.
cat. It's
Defense.
a cat raiding, period. There's no other cat on the...
Right rear.
Really?
There's
I
13
get
are
it.
waiting
I'm
to
slow,
get to the
everybody.
position up ahead.
Okay, I know. I'm getting passed by cars with blue flags.
A business person.
Really can't look at chat that corner. 3rd and 2, or we're not getting a stop this time. Nah, they're probably gonna convert the first down. Ah, fuck.
Right behind. You're clear.
Just let me
On
go.
right side forward. One on track.
I'm sorry.
Blue flag.
Yeah, it's probably tough to get in a rhythm with so many coming by right now.
Gap in front 7 seconds. P36 currently.
I mean, I'm looking at the I ratings, and they're in the 4s.
I know, like we have snuck into a top split, and it kind of shows with these front runners.
I'm not very good at race cars.
Fix printers. Luckily, I don't like fix printers, but being in IT, you unfortunately have to interact with printers.
Reska, my computer's got PC load letter.
11 seconds in front.
PC load letter.
PC load letter error fix computer MySpace. I'm trying
I
to
think
print
you
off.
should buy
I'm
a
trying
new
to
one.
print off
Get in
Netflix.
the next position.
I don't need to get a data plan. I'll just print off the Netflix website, and then I can watch all the shows on paper.
This goes beyond IT illiteracy.
This is just dumb.
This is just concerning. Like,
Okay. He just stopped. Okay. Just picturing somebody. I brought you or I want to show you this meme, and it's like, oh, okay, and like they expect you to pull out their phone, and then they just pull out their phone, like they just pull out a piece of paper of it printed out. This race has been an experience? Honestly, no, I'm just bad.
I mean, it's not like I was running much higher than where you are now.
Improving honey.
I think I qualified high, maybe like was it 27th? I think in the end or something.
Yeah.
And I ran about there the whole stint. Like that was actually probably roughly where I should have been. That quali lap versus race pace. So quite uneventful first stint, honestly. And unfortunately, D has had a load of impatient people coming by. One person has disconnected as a result of their impatience.
And yelled at me. They said
Yes,
very mean things to me.
Right rear. On right. And clear. Going right forward.
Position 37 currently.
Stéphane Thibault.
Position without 5.
That is a French-Canadian name if I've ever seen one.
941.
On right rear. Still there.
50 further laps left.
It's clear.
50 laps still. Well done. P36 currently, whereas 9 are waiting to get in the position up ahead. That's position 38 currently. There's about 1 are waiting
I got
get
told
in
to
the
go get coffee, and I don't even like coffee. What's the point?
You don't like coffee?
I don't like coffee. I don't drink coffee.
Blue flag.
I mean, that's fair. I don't know why I like coffee.
I don't like coffee. I've tried coffee like 4 times, and I don't like coffee.
Only 4.
Yeah. I feel like that's a fair amount of times to try coffee.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. If you don't like it any of those times.
So I drink something healthier. I drink energy drinks instead.
Okay.
It has taurine. I don't see coffee with taurine.
I'm not sure that would... Well, not that energy drinks usually taste that good, but I'm not sure taurine in coffee would be a good idea.
They don't taste like cotton candy, so, you know. The minute they make cotton candy flavored coffee, I'm there, but they don't. Nice natural taste, like cotton candy. I outran you for an entire sector. Haha! You're gonna pass me here. Okay.
Clear. Blue flag.
Ooh, I can tell they're fast. They have a German flag on their car. Ooh, fuck, they're really good. I'm not kidding. I have Pop-Tarts that are strawberry milkshake flavored next to me. They are delicious. I may or may not have eaten 3 of the 4 in the box already. I bought them this morning. It's 3 o'clock. Yeah, I saw them in the grocery store and I was like, I need something to eat before I get in the car. That's, you know, easy and quick. I'll buy one of these and I'll have one before my stint. And I had one before lunch and I was like, oh fuck, these are good. They need to get these away from me immediately. Especially since I'm going for dinner tonight.
exciting.
Very exciting. Listen, to all of you who are watching, you might be going, D, dinner's exciting, but you're acting like this is like the first time you're going out for dinner. It kind of is.
On right side rear. Still there.
It kind of is.
Still there. And clear.
Down to P37.
I am going for the first time
6 seconds ahead.
on Fem to not my clinic. If you do not know, I am one of them transgenders that you hear about. And I have not done it before. And my mom is gracious enough to go with me. And we're going to go for dinner tonight. And I'm going as D.
Delta larger
Not as
by
Deeska?
1,
Not as
864.
Deeska, as
You're
D.
down in P38 now.
Probably for the best.
Probably for the best. Can you imagine me walking around in a fire suit? Because I don't have any other clothes.
Next position will
And,
be
you know, just being like,
I mean, that's why it ended up yellow.
2,940.
but yeah, this is a very, very exciting time in my life, and I am super excited, and I have to get used to doing it because soon that will just be going for dinner. See what I'm saying there?
Yep.
See? So I have to get used to it. So I need someone to go with me for moral support, and my mom agreed. So my mom's super supportive, so it's great.
Well done, dear.
Yeah,
Up
that's
to
nice.
P37
I hope you have a
now.
good time.
I hope it goes well too. We're going to the next town over, so like it's not anywhere near me, so
There's about
that's
5
good
I
at
reckon to
least.
get to
So
the position up ahead. That's P38.
It's clear.
I'm also gonna look amazing. Follow me on socials, you'll see it.
Position 37. Gap ahead 9 seconds.
I've been planning the outfit in my head all week.
Nah, that's where your practice time went.
Unironically, yes.
There's about 5 I reckon to
Unironically,
get
yes.
to the position.
Fair.
I mean, I'm running really slow. But
You're fine.
we're here to vibe
Joshua
anyways.
is
So
ahead left 10.7 on previous lap.
we're here just to hang out and drive a Porsche around Japan.
Damn, the whole Japan.
Japan.
It's a road trip.
Has anybody ever been to Japan?
Me.
You've been to Japan.
I have.
When did you go?
Great. Up to position 36 now.
2017.
Oh,
Car
wow.
870
And
still
most
finished
relevant
for 11
to
seconds ahead.
you know, all the racing people here. I went to the opening round of the Super GT Championship that year at Okayama.
Shit, you went to go see Super GT in person? I'm jealous.
It was pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie.
God damn, that's cool as shit.
It's one thing I had to make sure I did. And so when we
Oh,
were planning
yeah.
it, I went with the guys that I am now formed WAS with. And when we were planning it, I said to them like, I don't mind too much when we go, but can we please align it with Super GT or Super Formula? Because I will go to one. And yeah, Okayama's pretty out there as well.
Oh yeah, it's in the middle of
Um,
fucking nowhere.
Yeah, so what I had to do, because of course, I mean, I think Japan's probably a bit better for this now, but especially then, like the way you bought tickets and things is so old-fashioned. So I couldn't buy it online before I went, so I couldn't have that sort of security of knowing, like, I got my ticket to go. I had to go to Japan, step one, then go to, I think it was a Lawson specifically.
Lawson
and-
ticket.
Yeah, they had a loppy machine, I think they called it.
Yes, Loppy! Yes!
Good job.
that didn't have an English button, but somehow I fumbled my way through it and ordered what I believed to be tickets to the race. I mean, to be fair, I could have probably bought them at the gate, but like, I would rather have a ticket before I go somewhere anyway. So I got this ticket, and then what you had to do is I could take a train so far, at which point I had to get a shuttle bus, which thankfully was rather obvious because you get off of the train station. There's like 3 coaches there and a crowd of people. So I was like, well, I guess this is the thing. But yeah, that took me to the middle of nowhere, and there's a racetrack, and it was pretty cool.
That's neat.
Still there.
It was the race where I think one of the NSXs didn't start off for the formation lap, and then 2 more didn't finished the formation lap, and then another one retired like lap 1 or something, which was kind of amusing.
fuck?
I probably got all the details of that wrong, but there was like a load of Hondas with trouble right at the start.
Wow. That's insane. That's crazy.
I would love to go back someday and
I'd love to go.
align it with the race.
I would have to line it up with a race, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
same. I remember when I used to watch Super GT on YouTube, like in like 2007, 2008. Super GT was when I was like kind of into it, like heavy. I still love it now. I have motorsport.tv and like I will watch it back, but like I don't follow it like
Position 36.
very intently
Interval in
anymore.
front,
But,
16
seconds. Down
like 2007,
37
2008, early YouTube, like early, like max
south.
10-minute
South.
YouTube,
I'll let you
okay?
get in the position up ahead.
I used to
Press the
watch,
button.
I think I've told you this story. I used to watch Super
We're moving
GT
down in P38
on,
curve.
there was this digest show in Japan called, I think like Gesoku GT or something. And they would digest 2 weeks after the Super GT race, 1 week GT 500, the other week GT 300. And I used to follow Super GT that way, and I used to get really excited whenever somebody who spoke English started, like they would cut to their in-car radio or interview them, because I wouldn't know what the fuck was going on. And then I would, like, apart from like, oh, they crashed. Okay, this makes sense. But like, that's where I found out about Andre Lauderer and like Benoit Traiulé before they were like ever famous for running at Le Mans. My wife.
So much of Audi's factory stable.
Oh, they came from Super GT, yeah. Hey, go the fuck around.
My right side behind.
These people, I mean, like, they just go like, I'm gonna hang behind you. And I'm like, I'm letting you go. Like, anyways, but yeah, I would used to watch it, and I remember Michael Crum, who was like, he's like this German guy, ran one race in kart. I remember it in like 2001, but mostly ran in Japan, ran Super Formula, or as it was known at the time, Formula Nippon, and Super GT. And I remember they had something happen to him, and they interviewed him, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I'm gonna find out what's happening, because he's like a German guy, so he's probably gonna speak English, fluent Japanese, fluent Japanese, and I was like, god damn it.
I think
There's only like 4 of you, and one of you speaks Japanese. This is the whole thing.
He continued. I think he's still employed by Nissan.
No,
he was a
he's
big
not with
part of,
Nissan.
like,
He's with Tom's.
Not anymore. Oh.
Yeah,
For a
he's
long
like
time he
a
was
like
with
he's like he's like a team advisor with Tom's. Which I think was his original team, so he kind of went back.
I see, yeah.
He left for Nissan. So. Early 2000s kart and Formula Nippon. Let me tell you something. I fucking love kart. I am so sad I never got to see kart. Those turbo engines fucking really ride me. I would have become a different person. Oh, thank you for the raid, Ruby. Hello.
Hey, Ruby.
Mount
Not a
up,
cat.
chat.
Thank you.
We gotta defend the stream. Ruby Nakamata has a
How
third
did
and
the
9.
track go, Ruby?
We're not
Defense.
doing very good.
Defense.
We're having
Defense.
That's what matters.
We've snuck into the bottom of a top split, Ruby. A low SOF top split because everyone's doing Spa, but a top split nonetheless. 2.9k, but the top people are obviously way above that.
I'm not very good at carputers.
Disconnected, no. So I have a shot. Best of luck for the final. How did Jordan go?
Next position will add about 4 rating points more. Estimated rating will be 2,940.
Also, I used to live near Rockingham,
18
UK.
in front.
Oh, fuck
Position
yeah.
38.
And I lived there during the period where a cart went there. But I was a dumb kid and didn't know it existed, so never went.
My dad hated. Well, we could just leave it. My dad getting real on stream. He hated Indy cars. Hated Indy cars. Didn't want to go. I'm like, but Alex Zanardi and Jimmy Vassar and the Target cars are so cool. They're black, they're red and yellow, and I love Target, and it's my favorite branding, and it would later be my sim racing sponsor for like 5 years. Please, let's go see it. Nope, never went.
Great.
Never went.
7. Improving.
I had to take myself to the Honda Indy Toronto for the first time in 2019.
Gap ahead 20 seconds.
So I've seen Indy cars with and without the aero screen.
There's 9 iRacing to get in the next position. Driver behind
They're
on
so
track,
cool with the aero
quicker
screen, by
in
the way.
next sector.
They look like
With the aero screen?
yeah, they look like fighter
Oh.
jets on the ground. It's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
iRacing to get to the position up
I do
ahead.
like that.
Oh, they're so cool. Indy cars are cool.
Tell you what, when you're dogfighting on an oval, a big oval, in those things, you feel like a fighter jet pilot.
Yeah. Of course, my stock car brain can't process those cars.
I struggle to figure them out on the big ovals.
I can
So
road
much
course.
air management.
I like to road course them, but the thing with
Yeah.
IndyCar people, and I've told people this before, so this is not breaking new ground. That community has to min-max everything. Everything. They're like, we need to get the engine to the optimal temperature so that we qualify at a certain speed. And I'm just like,
Next position may lead 0
what the
rating.
fuck? What the fuck? Just go out and drive it.
Giving up time, D. Time.
I understand that, but like that's I have sim racing to have. I do sim racing to have fun. I don't do sim racing to min max everything. Like,
I mean,
if I wanted to min max everything, I'd be practicing 3 hours for every NIS race. But I'm not, because I'm not wired that way.
I mean that's fair as well.
Like, I enjoy doing the sim racing.
Having done the engine warming thing for like a season now, weekly, like it becomes a minor
I know, but
thing you do. Honestly, like I'm not saying you should do it. I'm just saying like it doesn't actually like at the start it's like what the fuck are we doing? But now I just don't even think about it honestly.
man, I race fixed setup series on the regular. Like, what do you expect out of me? Personally, I love the cool green livery and the Newman Haas black livery from the 90s and early 2000s. Yes. Yes. Yes, Newman Haas. Yes. Fucking Kmart car. Yes. Michael Andretti. Yes. Whoa. Whoa.
There's one coming up.
That was weird.
Yeah, someone done that before.
41.
Yeah,
Next
just
position may lose us 12 rating.
maybe it's the damage on the rear or something. I don't.
Maybe. Were you like off the brakes later in the corner, maybe, or?
I don't really know what I did there. That's
Yeah, I don't know.
weird. Uncharacteristic of me, Deeska Deeosyo. I bet if I were a better driver, like D. Daniels, that wouldn't happen. See, this is what I can do now is I can blame it on somebody else when I drive like shit on road courses. Yeah, it could be just fuel burn. I'm just not used to it again. It's tough to jump from front engine, rear engine, GT3 to stock cars. I mean, stock next gen's kind of close to a GT3 in some aspects now, but like
Not
weight,
enough.
but not enough.
I do find it funny when they talk about that on NASCAR broadcast, saying, "Oh, it's like a GT now." And
It's
like,
closer to a GT4.
Maybe, but even then, as you say, the weight is just another level.
The
Like,
GT4, so we were able to do a 1-to-1 comparison. this past weekend at Coda because VP was on the same layout, right? The GT4s were running on par with the next gen, just a little bit slower. You want to know what was actually quicker? The Xfinity cars. Xfinity is actually quicker than the Cup cars.
I'd love to see the top speed of both though, or all three classes there, because I wonder if the GT4s are still making up time in the corners rather than the straight.
Also, that layout for Coda for NASCAR, banger layout, made that race a lot better. Big fan of it.
That's
big
really
fan of
good
it.
decision.
Going right
You
behind.
don't have to go to the
NASCAR.
Formula One layout all the time.
And clear.
Nah. Partly it feels like, you know, like Cup Series is obviously a Premier Series, right?
Yeah.
So therefore they should run the big layout in theory, but like you should, yeah, it's not necessarily better.
Bigger layout, not always better.
And plus, they kind of made a layout for that anyway.
Yeah,
and
they
they
did.
made a layout that works for them, so
Yeah.
fair enough.
Also, it's the last year of the contract, but if they made a layout for them, they're coming back.
Yeah.
I can't see them being like, suddenly we're going back to Texas twice, and it's like,
54 laps completed.
don't do
40
this.
laps to go.
oh shit! Oop.
There's around
Oof.
40 laps left.
I didn't realize he was throwing it in.
What is that livery? It is Idolmaster, Million Live.
What?
That was Itasha on Itasha Contact.
Is that a Natasha thing?
Idolmaster is indeed
Idolmaster.
a Japanese franchise. Yes.
What is Idolmaster?
It is originally a Ruby, I think, is well versed in the world of Idolmaster.
Is it like a reality show?
Definitely not. Yeah, idol management game with an anime and stuff to boot, and lots of music, and many reboots and franchises and whatnot. One thing I love, Ruby hosts or is part of organizing like a, I don't know how to correctly describe it, like a motorsport role-playing community, I think is the best way to describe it, but it's kind of like somewhat weeb themed, I guess. That's probably a bad way to describe it. But anyway, their IMSA name is IMAS instead of IMSA because in IMAS is Idolmaster and it's like IMSA, and I find that really funny.
I'm in one of those for NIS. I'm dead serious. I am. Shane Mundy operates it.
I was gonna say, is that Shane
Yeah,
Mundy's
yeah,
server?
yeah. We straight up have like an iRacing J-ski, and everybody posts like post-race reports and silly season shit in there all the time. Like me joining Mirai will get posted in there. It's pretty
I did
sweet.
see like when you were I think where he posted the like entry list for the Clash.
Yeah.
And everyone on the list had a crew chief.
Yes.
And it's like, yeah, if I was in this, I wouldn't really know what to put or say.
You know, when I race in the NASCAR iRacing series, I have Chloe Green as my crew
Yes.
chief, as she came over from Toyota Gazoo Racing Europe. She worked in BTCC. She came over here. She's trying to learn how to do it. Because as you know, my team that I race for in the NASCAR iRacing Series, Heritage Motor Club, they're not the top flight team that you expect. They're not the Roush. They're not the Gibbs. They're not Hendrick. They're not Penske. There's 50 tons of crap, and then there's Heritage Motor Club. So, you know, we don't run great everywhere. So, you know, we gotta get creative with how we run. So we have to, you know, we have to sort out and have an unconventional way of competing with all these mainstays. So.
Next position may lose 8 rating points.
And as you know, I am a Nepo baby too. You know, I left my parents' team. You know, I'm a spoiled Nepo baby.
Position 41. Next position will
It is
be
canon that
about
I am
12
like
rating
a
points.
fucking pay driver.
That is kind of hilarious that you would write that. Like, I feel like a lot of people would,
Not do that.
when creating a lore for themselves,
Nope.
make it a bit more, you know.
Spoiled brat.
I think you just enjoy playing the spoiled.
I
brat
very
sort of
much
character.
enjoy playing the spoiled brat. It's my favorite shit to do. I am such a shithead sometimes. By the way, Reska, I'm gonna leave you with 9 or 6 incidents to give.
Gap closed by
What a
2.7
nightmare
steps
stint.
behind.
Half of those were not my fault.
I know, like that start where an unfortunate 8 incidents were added to the tally was very unfortunate.
This is like the opposite of all these endurance races to me.
What do you
Usually,
mean?
these endurance races, the time out of the car takes forever, and the time that I'm in the car goes by like in a blink of an eye. This is the opposite for some reason. When I was out of the car, it went by super fast, and now I'm in the car and it's taking forever. Maybe it's because there's straightaways. That might be why. There's so many straights here.
I think it's the.
But
yeah, the
enough
events
about
and track as
NASCAR
well.
lobbies. Get it?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was too highbrow for me. I'm sorry. You expect more dumb humor out of me, not cerebral humor like that one. This corner rules. What number is that? What number corner is that? I don't know the numbers here.
It'll be 11 if they are named in a normal and non-weird way.
If there are no lovers of turn 11 at Mobility Ring Motegi, I am dead.
What's the full thing of that?
I'm not about to try and figure that out and splice X with Y on that while I'm driving a Porsche GT3 car in a split that I am way overmatched for. Fucking the leader has a 6.2 KI rating.
It's really unfortunate. I don't know how far we were from being dumbed down, but it can't be that high, that far, because like the SOF is like my rating, and then obviously yours is lower than mine. So like, I am the SOF of the whole lobby, and that's with these like
Me and my
high-rated
anchor
people.
holding you back. Because I came from a nautical themed sim racing team. It's a boat anchor holding the team back.
You can't make that reference anymore. Drive for Mirai now. It doesn't make any
That's
sense.
right. I'm no longer driving for a team that is defunct. That was nautical themed. But still lives on my right ankle's VTuber's right ankle. Oh, come on. You can pass me. I'm about to get a lap for 2 laps down, by the way.
It's fine.
Like, just look how it grips there. It's so good. There's also a good TCR track, by the way, as well.
I feel like the short might be better for those, or either of the shorts.
Right behind.
But I suppose the full track's still good as well.
Delta time behind over 5 laps. 3.356. Descend from the Carter.
Clear.
Yeah, Shane's server is actually growing. Like, he's got, like, I think there's, like, almost a dozen to 15 of us that do it now, which is pretty insane. So it's pretty cool. I really enjoy it. It's kind of fun because it's like a league, but not. Like, because we're all, like, we all give a shit, about the same thing. We all run the fixed slots, so like we aren't tryhards for setups and shit. We all have fun with it, and if you run into somebody in the same split, it's like, oh shit, you're in the same split as me. Like, it's more that joy of, oh, we're in the same split, instead of like, oh, we race each other each and every week, I need to beat you type thought. So it's a lot funner to me. I've really it's funny, I used to run in leagues exclusively, and switching to like running officials has really re-sparked my joy in the sport, like, or in the hobby, because like I used to get my teeth kicked in all the time, even more so than I am today. But like running officials and being near people my skill has really made me not just a more confident driver, but I'm having more enjoyment out of sim racing than I was before. So
Yeah. I'm enjoying the, I'm surprised I am, but I am actually improving. And therefore I am enjoying the NASCAR league I do. Because I think it's part, like, there's no real, sometimes leagues can get really, like, cutthroat, right?
Yep.
But on, like, for better or worse, this league has like almost, not zero, but very little off-track interaction between the people. Like, there's a forum and there's a couple of posts after the race, but it's like dead. But that's kind of fine.
Yeah.
Like, it means that like I generally just show up and race with people once a week and then forget about them for a week. Like, and also everyone generally races very clean. There's some people who I'm like a little bit wary around. There's always gonna be, but like generally it's just everyone's super clean. We'll run 60% cup races with no cautions regularly. Like,
Yeah.
And as a result, no, there's not really much animosity, I guess. So I'm actually enjoying that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I must say, something about hopping into the NIS at Kota last week, because the league didn't run Kota. They went to the Glen instead, and I still wanted to do Kota. Something about being just in a random lobby felt kind of right. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Hello to whoever joined.
Hello.
Lynn.
Hello, I am muted. I am muted on stream, by the way, so they can't hear us. I want a squad
You're
key.
probably wow, congratulations. I think you're going to my stream now.
Yeah, you're definitely on our show. Yeah, no, the way you worded that list sounded like
Yeah.
you're gonna say something that shouldn't be on stream.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's okay. No, I forgot you guys were streaming too. It was more of like I thought you guys. I just
You
forgot
forgot.
you guys were in here.
We only
listen.
promoted this all week by me pretending to be him.
Listen, there was 90 people in a channel.
That's
in a
fair.
Discord channel.
That's a lot of people. It's a lot of damage.
So
That's
I just
Phil
wanted to say
Swift
hi
inside.
and hope you guys
Hello.
are doing well. And
We're
pop
not
in
doing
and
great,
stuff.
but we're having fun. So.
Oh no. Well, I just wanted to give you guys say good luck more with that, and
Okay.
also say hi, and also maybe at some point I need to figure out who wants this squad key at some point. So
When you
who
play
will
squad,
with me.
when you play squad, you have to go squad, like that fucking rap
Oh
song.
my god. Oh my god. Okay. That is,
Happy to
I'm
be
gonna
your
head out
teammate
'cause
now, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, we have Reska and Dreska.
Deeska.
No, I'm calling you Dreska because then it also spells Dre.
Oh fuck. Thank you for the plug. Yes, Dre, digital race engineer, 10% off by using the promo code DD5010. That's DEEDEEFIFTY number 10. GetDre.app. Thank you very much, Lith. I appreciate that.
He's already gone.
Oh, he's gone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Gentlemen, start your
Hey, Huey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
Chewy5247 just
Hello,
followed.
Nate, by the way, and good morning. Asa.
Good morning.
It will be morning for Asa.
Oh yeah, Asa is in Australia.
Yeah.
My friend Lara is from Australia, but she's in Europe right now, or she's in England right
Can't believe you know Lara Croft.
now. That's why she picked her name. No
Oh,
bullshit. No bullshit. That's why she picked her name. That's why she
Okay.
picked her name.
I thought that's almost, you know, I wouldn't say that to someone named Lara, or make a joke like that, because like they've probably heard it a million times. But like if you named yourself after that, then okay, I'm probably
Nah.
gonna say it.
She came up to me one day and she's like, "I'm Lara now." I'm like, "Okay," and she's like, and I'm like, "Why?" And she's like, "Lara Croft." I'm like, "Okay."
Okay, well, since she's in the UK right now, she should go to Croft Circuit, because I think that would be mildly amusing.
Lara at Croft.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm sure Croft
fuck.
is closed, but
Oh fuck! Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. This is important. Write that down.
I don't even know where Croft is. I mean, obviously England, but that is.
Did you see the thing where iRacing accidentally put Croft instead of Adelaide? By the way,
Yes.
fuel. Wow, words. Fuel level alarm. Fuel warning.
Yes, you have. It'll be 2 laps at the
Great Hunt. Up to P.
and yeah, we're gonna be comfortable on fuel, I think.
Gap ahead 2.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Down in P41.
I'm very slow.
Next position will lose
Which
about
meant that I
5.
saved enough fuel. I did my job. I did it.
Someone ahead is coming out now, and I think they're not quite safe.
I saved
also
us
something.
fuel. I did what I was told to do and save fuel. Who named themselves after a character in media like games, I'd have a lot of nickels. Guess what? I named myself after D. As in, my original name choice was too close to my dead name, and people kept calling me my dead name, so I went by D instead.
Oh dear. Funnily enough, in Darlington, oh no way. That's so annoying.
No, Darlington's in Darlington. I went to Darlington, and there was a racetrack there, but I didn't see any sort of lady in black or too tough to tame anywhere.
P40 currently.
Annoyingly,
5 seconds ahead.
you know the Australian racetrack Sandown? That
Yes.
It's a combined motor and horse racing track.
Yes.
Well, there is a Sandown horse racing track in England as well. However, it does not have a motor racing circuit attached to it.
Did you know that?
However, it does have a Daytona karting, which I find.
Oh wow, that's all sorts of fucked up. Did you know that Langley Speedway is not in Langley, Virginia?
Where is it?
It's in Hampton, Virginia, which is nowhere near Langley, Virginia.
That's a bit odd.
I used to make these track previews for the league I used to run, and I used to voice them over and do like a hot lap to show. I would usually get someone else to do it because I'm not very fast, and I would like voice it over, and then we would post it on socials every week. And I did one for Langley, and there was one guy in my league that was like super fucking like, "You got this wrong. This is wrong. It's not even right. This is all wrong," and like just ripped it apart. And I was like, I don't want to make these anymore. And so I stopped making them.
That is the worst thing about operating or being involved in running.
Thankless
a league.
job.
Yeah, people will tear down everything you do, and then you don't do it anymore,
Nope.
and that's it.
I literally really enjoyed making those little track guides, and I really enjoyed them. And then someone was like, "This is wrong and dumb, and you're bad." And I was like, "I don't like making them anymore."
Yep. That sucks.
Oh well, that's fine. I pivoted to live streaming. I think I'm doing a much better job.
You're in this lap.
In this lap?
Yes.
This one, okay. I'm gonna let this Audi go because there's no point. I was actually gaining on these guys in front by the end of the stint, I think. Thanks, man. Oh, someone wrote thanks, man. Christian Korn, are they in the 083?
Maybe.
They must be.
Left side behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still there.
Oh, that's the slightly more successful in this race streamer car, I believe.
Oh,
Apparently
okay.
They're like German YouTuber or something
Gentlemen,
in that
next
car.
Oh,
stop for
okay.
fuel,
According to Julian
1.02 gallons.
All right, I'm in this time.
Yes.
I'm in this time. We'll find out what this damage is doing to us.
Hey, Ruby, since you put that reaction to Ace's comment, are you actually named after Ruby from Love Live?
From where?
Love Live. Oop.
I mean, I do love life.
34 laps to go.
Yes.
Oh!
Oh my. Oh shit.
What the Are you kidding me? Did we really just get wrecked going into the
30
pits?
lap 63 completed.
Car's fucked.
Apparently so.
Stop.
We got a minute of optional, and you have one
60 left.
incident.
Challenge accepted.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I'm
I
making
don't
pit
really-
entry. Like
Yeah.
it's pit
The
entry.
team. Yeah, they missed the corner anyway, and then I mean they did get hit behind themselves, but then they kind of drive into you. So
Are you fucking kidding me? It's pit entry.
Yeah.
I get there's no cautions in iRacing road races, and you're in a battle, but like it's pit entry.
Dive Bombers.
Oh
United or
my
something
god,
was the
this is
team name.
man. I don't want if this is top split. I'm never gonna try and beat top split. I'm never getting slow. I'm never getting sweaty about life in general. I'm gonna be top split beautiful. That's what I'm gonna be.
Goals.
Goals.
Yeah, this is why, like, last season, I ran a whole bunch of random sports car shit, like Legends Road and Rainmaster, and I lost about 1,000 I rating. But I am not sad or worried about my skill level or anything because it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, that's the wrong gear. I don't need to be in this kind of race.
Hmm.
I mean, I am trying a little bit harder on, I guess, Formula and Oval. But sports cars, at least, so the chill.
Yeah.
30 laps to go.
Well, it's 55 minutes remaining, so looking pretty good. Yeah, we're looking pretty all right.
Yeah, I feel it'll be fine.
My Dre is just wow, something's eating the shit out of my CPU now, which is weird because it shouldn't be this bad. Because we've been racing for like 3 hours and I think we're fine now. I think we just needed to get away from the pit building. I killed Dre. I love you, Dre. Please use promo code DD5010 and sign up and get 10% off. But it's, you know, I'm done driving, so yeah. So I'm sorry my stint went so badly, but you know,
It's fine.
it's not been a good week. For me driving wise, it's not been a good week.
I'm more like that. My last weekend was, yeah, I wasn't happy with it. Like I mean, I just flubbed my IIS quali and start anyway.
Oh,
and then, well, I'd have a decent recovery, but then like binned it myself anyway.
yeah.
And then what even happened on Saturday? Oh yeah, I got spun at Kota, which like that obviously I got spun, but also like I knew he was gonna dive bomb and I didn't want to give him the room because that annoyed me.
Yeah.
And like I could have not been spun if I had chosen to. And then I put it in the wall at the Glen as well. So I was just like, I keep making silly mistakes this weekend. It's just not my weekend.
Yeah.
But they happen like that, don't they?
Okay, it's totally fixed now, so it must have just been because of pit cycle and too many cars in the pit lane and too many headlights and stuff, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not good at computers, so. Okay, I have to go for a minute. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Okay, so, please enjoy my contorted body. So, I'm much like Ruska. I don't have a be right back screen, so enjoy
Hey,
my
I have a
contorted.
be right back.
Yeah, but
screen.
you always get up and leave, and then I always act like you're Snake dying in Metal Gear Solid and
Oh,
going,
yeah.
Reska, Reska, da, 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 da. Psh.
To be fair, I sort of told myself never to do that.
Do what?
Be off the pedals entirely. Oh shit.
The what?
The pedals.
Oh, be off. Okay, all right, okay. I'm sorry. I've heard something
Dare I
different.
ask? Okay, I'm not gonna ask.
I heard something different at first. Got up, refilled my water bottle. I can't do a really noisy drink like Reska does, so.
I have a new bottle now. It's
Oh,
probably
yeah?
less noisy. Yeah.
I have a
The
Brita
old one was
bottle.
too old.
I have a Brita stainless steel water bottle. So, can I tell you a funny story? The
Sure.
first time I'm gonna tell you anyway, so you're gonna hear it anyway.
How do you start talking and I said sure there?
I have a Brita water bottle originally here. I have this one. Oh, this one's got water in it too. Damn, I didn't have to refill it. Oh well. I have this Brita water bottle, which is a plastic one that I've sticker slapped with a bunch of motorsport stickers. Like I have the Acura GTP on it. I have the C8 GT3R Corvette on it, or Z06 GT3R. Sorry, it's got a different name, right? I have the Dale car. I have like a number 3 sticker. I have Bubba Wallace's Talladega Win car on it. Like a bunch of cool stickers. I have a Robert Wickens sticker on it. I have an eagle on there because go birds. I have this water bottle, and I got it because my job bought a water cooler. They got sick of watching me use disposable water bottles. So they're like, "Here, we got a water cooler. Isn't it great?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess I'll buy a water bottle." So I got a Brita water bottle because
No, that wasn't even the
oh,
1X. That's so annoying.
oh well, sorry, Reska. You wouldn't be
That's
in
not
this
your fault.
position if it weren't for people trying to game the pit entry. So, anyways, I got this water bottle and I've used it all winter and everything. And the day I came home dressed unfemme to show my mom me truly unfemme for the first time after going to the clinic, I had a big emotional moment with her. I hug her and it's like, "Look, this is what I look like." She's like, "Oh, you look so good," and all this stuff. And we have this big whatever, and we hang out in her room for like 2 hours afterwards. And then I go, "I don't know where my water bottle went. I left it at home. I must have left it at work or maybe at the clinic. I don't know where it went." So I bought this stainless steel water bottle to replace it because I'm like, well, I use it all the time and I like it. So the stainless steel one, and the stainless steel one's really good because it stays cold. Like I could put cold water in here and like 5-6 hours later, it's still really cold. It's really nice. You got a pit, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Thank
So,
you.
anyways, I get this new water bottle within an hour. An hour. You got to drive through. Don't pit.
I know.
Okay. Within an hour of me finding or getting this new water bottle, I find the old one. So now I have 2 water bottles. I have 2 permanent water bottles. So it's fun. And that's my water bottle story. Was everybody entertained? Please contribute to my throne. I have a throne attached at the bottom of the page. Please help buy me clothing. And you might be going, "Oh, D, you probably don't have just clothing on there." True, I don't. I have makeup on there as well.
Help D look fabulous.
Help me look amazing because I am amazing.
Help D be more humble. I mean, what?
Yep, exactly. I am a humble streamer, you know. A lot of people say I'm the most humble person you know. Listen, I'm conceited in a way that's not toxic, okay? So there's...
This is an amazing battle between P42 and P45.
Yep. P42. We run races normally that don't even have 42 positions. So this is really bad. This is even bad.
Wasn't there a stat? I think at Daytona. I want to say it was AJ Allmendinger, but I can't remember. Someone now has finished every spot, but they could only get it at. I think it may have been 43rd. No,
It was because 41 because they added the
41.
open exemption provisional,
Yes.
the OEP, yeah. Because Helio needed it to race in the 500, yeah. We're never seeing him in a stock car again. That went so badly. Oh god.
Yeah.
That's a bummer because I think he would have really enjoyed it, but oh, it went so badly. Yeah, I go back to the Bob Euchre quote. He's a baseball announcer who just unfortunately passed away over the winter. He was this long-time announcer. He was also in the movie Major League. And he said, "In 1962, I was voted Minor League Player of the Year. The problem was I was in the majors for 2 seasons at that point." And that's how I approach life. Is I am self-deprecating to a fault, but also the tongue-in-cheek of I'm really good at my job and I'm very good and I'm a good streamer and a good race car driver, but I'm not. But I am better than most, but I am not. I'm no Max Beltelke or whatever his name is. The guy that they used to promote on the website. Remember when the website had like an
Yes.
ad with a guy on it for VRS, and it was like
Yes.
10,000 I rating. This guy's got 10K I rating. I'm like, weird.
That was Max Benecke, yes.
Max
I remember that.
Benecke. Sorry, I don't watch Porsche Cup, so I don't know.
Oof. Why does that sound like a burn to such esports drivers?
Because it is. Sorry, I'm no Alan Bowes, who I only know the name of because I wanted to picture him coming out to the Coke finale to throw in bones. And I only know of some of them because I'm in a group chat with the Jim Beaver esports people, because we have mutual connect. I'm friends with people, and I only knew about Jim Beaver esports mostly because they got into a lot of beef with the Coke series to the point where they left it for a year and came back this year.
Damn.
And we would root for the Jim Beaver esports cars in the Coke series just because gestures at fun to root for something that you have invested interest in. Who knew?
Yeah.
But most Coke drivers are cringe. Sorry, Coke drivers, I'm calling you out. You're all cringe. Actually, not all of you. A good chunk of you. But you would probably also say that you're cringe, so it's fine.
Honestly, most sim racers are cringe.
Yep. Not us, though.
Oh no.
No,
the
we're not cringe.
VTubers are
No,
fine.
VTubers are
Like,
fine. VTubers are the most grounded in
Yeah.
reality. A lot of people say they're the realest of the sim racers. We're teammates now, Ruska. You get more to this.
This is a cringe-free
as
zone,
if you could have just had this on the regular beforehand, but now it's
Well, yeah, I have it on the regular D.
No, it's not me just constantly going into your chat going, Reska, very obvious situation occurring in front of you. Yes, thank you, D.
I actually used that on you the other week, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You said something about Coda. You were like, you're not running
Yes,
the whole
but then-
layout at Coda.
Annoyingly, as soon as I typed it, you started saying about it anyway. I was like, ah, shit.
Yep.
You got there anyway.
Can't beat me at my
I
own
gotta up
game.
my game on this.
You can't beat me at my own game. Because I am the best at my own game. This is a cringe-free zone. I don't know, I could dig up clips of me from like 10 years ago before I came out. we could find some real cringe clips if we found them. They're out there. I used to do commentary on races and I did, oh god. Okay. Trust tree. We're in the trust tree. Nobody's watching. Everybody's watching. I was doing announcing. So you might be wondering, why do you not like announce races? Because more of, oh, someone yucked my fun, so now I don't do the fun anymore thing. I was doing broadcasts for our league during COVID. And oh, Sam, thank you for the 2 months to Raska, by the way. There you go.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, wanted to go ahead and make sure that got acknowledged. And I used to do broadcasts, and we had a supercars race, and we had this like really neck and neck finish, and the driver's name who won was Kevin Bingle, and I was announcing like 3 races a week for like 6-8 weeks during COVID, like basically from the shutdown to when NASCAR went back. We didn't skip a week. We announced every court race. That was the league. And by that point, my voice was shot. You get it, right? Like you do it long enough and you have to emote and talk higher and all that. You get it. So like you don't have your fastball, as we would say, you know, your voice loses some oomph. So I do the final call and I just have somebody just like my voice is gone and I'm just screaming like with this really bad voice. It's Bingle. It's Bingle. He wins it. So, yeah, there are people that to this day that still use it against me for how I sounded. And I'm like, I was doing 3 races a week for like 9 weeks. And this is all you got out of it was me, this terrible clip where I sound like shit.
Oh dear.
So, and that's why I don't announce races anymore. Even though I could probably do it pretty good. I have a broadcasting background. I went to school for it. I idolize play-by-play people, and I know what makes a good motorsports play-by-play. I don't think I would be a good motorsports play-by-play, but I could do it. But yeah, that's a fun little D backstory there for all y'all. I've lived a million lives. Did I tell you about the time that I worked at a party city for 3 hours?
What is a party city?
A party city, they're a chain. Well, they were a chain in the United States, but they have gone bankrupt. But they're still around in Canada because they're owned by different people in Canada. They're owned by the people who own Canadian Tire, and they're like a party store. They're like a brick and mortar like big store, but they sell like party hats and costumes and like streamers and all of that. And I got hired before Halloween, which is their busiest season of the year. That's their Christmas rush is Halloween. And I got hired seasonal at a party city, and I went for orientation, and I went in and I did the orientation. They showed us where all the costumes are. They helped us sort costumes in the back room for like an hour. And then I left. And I had a job interview at an electronics store that day. And this is before I was sick or anything. So like this is back when I was like a real vagabond shithead. I was like 22, young, dumb, and full of energy and thinking that I was gonna conquer the world. And you get it. You're older. You get it. And I got this job at this electronics store, and it was a full-time job. So I quit the Party City, and I quit over the phone. And I was like, "Hi, yeah, I quit. I got a job." And they're like, "Oh, okay. Well, you were seasonal anyways." I'm like, "Yeah." So I enjoyed the 3 hours I worked there. I enjoyed the orientation, and thank you, I guess. But I got a job, like I got a full-time job. So they were like, "Oh, no problem. Okay, that's fine." But they had to mail me a tax form. So you haven't lived until you get a tax form for $31. Like it's just like this big official form, but they have you were employed. So here's a form for 3 hours of work. I used to work at a pizza place that was in a really sketchy part of town, and I had to break up a fight between 2 customers once.
Oh damn.
Yep, that was sketchy. Literally had 2 people arguing in our lobby, and I literally said, "If you're gonna argue, do it outside. Don't do it in my shop."
Yeah.
I used to schedule personal support workers. I was the only, at the time, male in a office filled with women, and I look back on it and I'm like, fuck, would that have been the perfect place to come out into? I would have just assimilated perfectly into that workplace, and it was an office job, and Office D would have been an actual person.
Oh no.
I put stickers on my ID so that I'm cooler. You're not allowed to put stickers on your ID, D. Oh. Can I put stickers on your ID? No. That was a fun time. Just going through my employment history now. Although it got a lot simpler at my old job, though, because at my old job, I was there for 7 years, and that's where I kind of found stability, and that's where I stopped fucking bouncing around from job to job. So Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I would say that's probably about where I would stop it. There were a couple other odd jobs. I almost took a job. So I once got an interview at a golf course working in the like athletic room. So like basically I would just be in charge of like washing towels and like doing that kind of thing. And sorry if this is boring. If it's boring, let me know.
You're fine.
Okay. Audience chat, let me know if this is boring and then I'll stop. Um, but I went for the interview and I was like, are we allowed to use the equipment? And they're like, no, we don't allow employees to use the equipment because the last thing we need is for you to use use a machine, and like like a member wants to use the machine, and then we don't allow that. And I was like, so you're telling me this minimum wage job, like in my head, I'm like, this minimum wage job doesn't even let me use the things that I'm cleaning up. Okay, fuck you. Like basically. um, so I interviewed well. I interview for jobs well, actually, surprisingly. And they the guy like called me like 4 times, and at one point he like the last voicemail he left me, and he's like, "Hi, dead name. This is Brad from the golf club here. Just want to let you know. Got just want to follow up after your interview. Give me a call back, and I'll tell you the good news." Literally, he ended with a voicemail with, "I'll tell you the good news," aka, "Hey, dipshit, you got the job."
You see, what's the point of that? Like,
And I'm like, nope. So I completely ghosted him, never went back, and never answered back.
oh dear. I had an interview where like they were really adamant in the interview that they weren't the type of company that doesn't at least like get back to you and let you know either way. Like if you don't get the job, they tell you. So they were like, we will definitely call you, we'll definitely get in contact and let you know the result. Like we don't like being like that, we're gonna do this. And they never got back to me. And because they specified that, I even like chased them. Like I
Oh,
emailed them being like, hey, what was the outcome then? And they didn't reply to the email.
oh my
It's like,
god.
why would you make a point of that when you are exactly that? Like, if anything, that's worse. Like, I
Yeah,
don't really
like,
care about not getting a reply. Like, I get the picture. It's
yeah.
fine.
It's like, oh, well,
But,
fuck me then. Like,
like, don't tell me specifically, we are going to tell you yes or no. And then just ghost me. Like, okay, cool.
before I got this job, the vinyl gig that I'm like the sign job that I'm at now, I was interviewing at another sign shop, and I thought the interview went really good. Like I was like, I thought the interview went well. I knew what I was talking about. They showed me their shop. I got to see the shop. I'm like, oh, I'm familiar with this machine. I'm familiar with that machine. It went really well. I thought so. It thought it went pretty good. And then they're like, we'll contact you on Indeed if you get the job or if you don't. And I'm like, okay, great. So I'm like at my job, like frantically checking every break because that's how I am. Is like I'm wired that way, where like if I want something, I am going to be obsessed about it for like the
Yeah.
next indefinitely. And just making this wait really hard for what I want to do in my life, by the way. And
Yeah.
I remember I was on break at work and they messaged me back and they went, "Sorry, we're going to go with a different candidate. Thank you." And I'm like, oh, like it just like devastated me for like a week.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted that job. But it worked out because I'm at a much better job with a boss that likes me, and I make a fuck ton more an hour. And it's good. I like it better, even if he drives me nuts sometimes. But we both watch sports. We like talking sports. So sports. I gotta do another sports in a while. I haven't done one of those in a bit. Also, hi Leo. Sorry, Leo popped in here while we were chatting and I didn't acknowledge it.
Hi, Leo.
Hi Leo. Hello Leo. Yeah. You're doing great, by the way. You're 41st.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, I'm being hassled by P38. So like, even if I was on the same lap as them,
Jesus
I'm losing it.
Christ. Boy, we got our butts kicked in this, huh?
Yup.
Ugh. Just a good old-fashioned butt kicking. Sorry, let me translate that for English audiences. A good old-fashioned boat race.
Boat race. When you hire, probably go high. Yeah.
Yeah, we were like 26th, and then I got in the car, and then we weren't 26th. I also had another job interview while we're on the topic. I had another job interview where I went in and the guy looked at my resume and went, "Oh, you worked at this place." And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, I remember their owners." And I knew right away that I was not getting the job. because like I knew right away because he's like, "Oh, yeah, I remember Rick." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah." So, and at the minute he said that, I'm like, "Oh, I left that job in probation and I got fired from it, so this is not happening." So like the rest of the interview was me just basically just being like, "Yeah, I mean, I don't really like I just got full mask off, didn't care about it after that." That was another fun interview. Yeah. Life, kids. A lot of you are, I assume none of you are kids, but kids, when you grow up, you're gonna look back at your life and things that happen, and you're just gonna be like, "Wow, this was hilariously dumb." And also,
Yeah.
just remember that adults don't know what they're doing like you, so it's fine. My boss is hilarious. My boss is like 58 years old. He runs a company, and he still makes really brain dead decisions sometimes. Like this week, I'll let you in on a secret. We were doing a acrylic light box, which is those like the signs where they light up from the back and you can see like it lights up from the back, right? Well, we printed a black acrylic light box, and normally that's fine for any other color than black because you don't want black shining through because then it just looks like dark green and it looks like shit. So, the person that we did the sign for complained about it. And my boss was like, "Yep, the minute he sent me the pictures, I forgot about that." And I'm like, "You've been in the sign business for 25 years. How'd you forget that?" Because that's how we do. That's how we operate. Although my boss is actually a really good boss because like he'll just straight up be like, there's nothing going on. You can go home. And I just get to go home at like 1 o'clock sometimes. It's nice.
That is not bad.
Yeah, he's pretty good like that. Don't give a shit if I'm on my phone all day as long as my work's done. Like it's a pretty good job. So I also came out as queer like 3 weeks ago and it went pretty okay. So I'm optimistic about coming out as trans there. It's the last place I haven't. So I think it'll go fine. Plus, if worse comes to worse, he fires me, I can be like, "You fired me because I'm trans." So. Anyways, 24 minutes to go, Reska. You're doing great.
Thank you. I'm struggling with the rear, I've got to say.
Yeah, it looks it.
I've had some wheel spin,
Ooh.
which I didn't really have on the first stint.
I didn't have that at all on my stint.
Yeah, and then I just had like the TC kicking too much. I did increase it, which
I saw that it was at 6.
Yeah, against my better in my intuition of not wanting to ever increase TC, I increased TC, and then the TC kicked in a way that I didn't like. And I'm like, okay, yep, well, that sucks. But I'm getting wheel spin, and I don't know. Differential likes to rotate the outside wheel. Yeah, I just didn't have any issues in the first stint. I mean, I wasn't fast in the first stint, but like, I actually feel like I am, yeah, at odds a little with the car. Not massively, obviously. I've kept it on the pavement for the most part, but Yeah, just not liking it as much as earlier.
Hmm. I see.
Hello, Sleepless Kitty over on YouTube, by the way. Welcome in.
I think I slept pretty well.
What? But. So
I
you
mean,
are a kitty?
I'm not a cat. No, yeah. Stop it.
Reska got that loose back end, maybe.
Oh, whoa. I don't know what you're talking about, Kohai. No idea.
P38 is
Coming up on
all over
us.
my rear now.
My God, we are just getting our fucking ass kicked, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping the people down. I mean, we're out of position too. With see, look, that what's that understeer? I know I hit the throttle, but
You got
it
marbles.
should be fine. I guess I was wide on way in, wasn't I?
Yep, you got
Ugh.
marbles. You don't know what? It's
Never
probably
double
that. Oh, of course
I-
it got clipped. Wow. What a shock. I can't get clips ever, and suddenly I get clipped. Okay, I see how it works. Okay. I see how it works. Literally never get clipped. All of a sudden, I make one cat reference, and everybody's like, "Oh, I got clip it! Oh God!" You know. So I get it. The best one is still when I was playing Little Kitty Big City. That's still the best one because that was
I can't remember that
hilarious.
clip now.
Oh, that was hilarious because the dialogue in the game says "I'm a cat" or I'm a cat," and I was like, and the minute that it said it, I went, "Don't clip that! Don't clip that!" And of course, somebody clipped it. That one was good. That one was really good. I think I archived those. I really hope I did. I really hope I did because I think I did clip the Little Kitty Big City stream because I genuinely really love that game. That is a genuine, I love that game. Like, I wish I could, well, I guess I did by streaming it and archiving it, but I wish I could bottle up the first time I played Little Kitty Big City because I genuinely, that was all actual reaction. I wasn't putting it on for the stream at all. That was me just being like, "It's a kitty. Look at the little cat. It's adorable. I love cats." As evident by the time that so I recently set up a new Reddit account because my old Reddit account had my dead name in it, and I set up a Reddit account, and I was on Discord with Reska while I was setting up the Reddit account because I think we were doing it while we were watching one of the NASCAR races at Daytona because we watched the trucks and Xfinity races together, and we were watching it, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna set up a new Reddit account." No, I have to follow all these subreddits that I used to follow on the other account, so I had to follow kitties. Cats tucked in, what's wrong with your cat, kittens, learning to cat, illegally small cat.
I'm not sure. There's 19 minutes left in the race. I'm not sure you'll have time to list them all.
Cats in business attire. Cats with dogs.
Void 6-8. Thank you for following.
Thank you for the follow. Void cats. You know, like all the cat subreddits. And Reska was like, "You're still going?" And I'm like, "Of course."
I was not sure if you were being serious.
I was 1000% serious. I love cats, Reska. They're adorable. They're like little aliens. They're cute.
Little aliens.
Yeah, they're adorable. They're like little aliens. They're really cute. They have ears and tails, and they can jump really high. And they did. Oh, remember when I sent you the one? I sent Reska one this week. It was really funny. Of a cat that was like, "Oh, they learned how they shouldn't jump out of the second story window," and the cat had broken. Yeah, and the cat had broken legs, and the cat had casts on their legs, and it's them trying to like move around the house, and they can't move because the cat's legs are in the way because they broke and they have big casts on their legs, and they learned and the caption to it was like, "Not a hint of regret in those eyes." I love cats. Did I mention I love cats? I love cats.
I think you might have done.
I might have. I hope I did. Cats are cool. Agreed. I have a dog. Her name is Molly. She's a Shih Tzu. She's really cute and fluffy, and she doesn't do shit all day. She is the most unathletic, lazy dog I've ever seen in my life. That dog will literally just lay down on the couch, and 20 minutes later, she will have not moved a muscle the whole time. I honestly don't know how she's still thin, because she's like this dog that doesn't do any exercise, and all she does is lay down on things. She's very cute. The definition of a lap dog. So, I'm sorry, I'm boring the shit out of Reska's viewers with this. So, also, I'm doing a really poor Reska impression at the moment because I'm talking about pets and stuff, and Reska definitely doesn't talk about pets and stuff.
I think at this point in the race, I'd be probably complaining about my pace, and that's about it.
Yeah, here, I'll be Reska for a minute. Okay, you ready? Here.
Oh god.
Oh no, I'm doing a finger mustache while I do this for some reason.
Mustache.
Finger mustache. It's a you can't see physical me, but I'm doing a finger mustache. Oh no, my pace is rather poor. I'm gonna need to go to Greg's and get a sausage roll to feel better about this.
Oh my god.
uh, 16 minutes, Reska. That's how you go. At least it's not D trying to mimic my accent. That would be an achievement. I don't know where you're from. I think you're from England too, is it? Snetterton?
Or there or thereabouts.
Why? He's from a racetrack?
Well, no. But that's like the most notable racetrack nearby, I guess.
You could go a step meaner and talk about Indy fixed dirty air. Oh, okay. Oh, the dirty air is unbearable. I'm using the weight jacker and it's not doing anything. There you go. That's me.
That is sort of what I would say.
Typical Indy behavior. I have to use my tools. Know what my tool?
Tools don't work.
You know what my tools are? My right foot. That's my tool. Stock car driver. I don't need computers in car.
Car drivers don't need
the weight jacker is a actual physical mechanical device. Yeah, I don't need computers.
Yeah, Dee's being pretty nice with those impressions, honestly. All things considered.
Track bar. Cup cars had an adjustable track bar for a couple of years there in cockpit. A lot of people forget that. Like 2016, I think they had adjustable track bars in the Gen 6s, and then they took them out. They took them out because they wanted to make the cars 550 horsepower. Remember those dreadful fucking races when they were running 550 horsepower on speedways? Oh my god, I wanted to unalive in Minecraft watching that. Oh my god, was it fucking brutal? Oh my god, those races sucked. Whoa! It's fine.
Oh, where they want me to go here?
Oh! They're giving it to... Wow.
Yeah, they haven't. I've been catching them.
Okay.
It's not a position, so...
Yeah, who cares? God, we
probably saw me get close to them there, and we're just like, I don't like this guy.
I really am thinking back to how we used to watch 550 horsepower cup races on 1.5 miles. Oh my god. Though we used to go to 2 500-mile Texas races. 2 of them. Now we only go there once for a 400 miler. I say we've won. I mean, the real win is not going to Texas anymore, but you know.
2 Kotas. Kota West and Kota East.
Who says no? It was so bad that they made the other one the All-Star race. Yes, they did. That was kind of a compromise. I remember people being mad that the All-Star race moved to Texas, and I went, y'all, we don't have one 500-mile race at Texas anymore. Like, this is a win. The All-Star race is already unwatchable. They're never going to take it anywhere cool like North Wilkesboro. And then they took it to North Wilkesboro.
I didn't think
Keys!
that was that good though.
Reska Kohai sent me kitties. He sent me pictures of big kitties and little kitties and small kitties, big versions of small kitties. It's adorable. It's going, it's adorable. I love cats.
I'm glad you're amused, D.
Yeah, I love cats. And then there's another one of a cat. He's just loafing. He is just loafing. He's not loafing, but he's just kind of aloof. He's just kind of laying on like a wall, and there's snow in front of him, and he's just laying down. He's just looking like, I'm just having a good time. So it's great. It's adorable. I love cats.
Hello, Nashers on YouTube. Welcome in. We're in the last stages here of a race that.
Hello, Nashers. I love cats.
D is, yes, expressing her love of cats while I drag this piece of shit home.
Yeah, we have not had a good race.
We have snuck into the bottom of a top split. Yeah, I'm curious what number we are, iRating wise. Because I figure we must be like bottom of it. Like it'd be like if we like break even on iRating or gain in P or like lose in P40 or gain, I should say. That'd be quite funny, but not unlikely, I don't think. Nashers loves cats too.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Only 3 laps down. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess, but
I mean,
that's like a
just-
lap an hour. I mean,
just once.
It certainly could be worse, but
Just-
it hasn't exactly been a competitive race.
Just once, I want to be in a race with Resko where we aren't getting our teeth kicked in. Just once. I mean, drive to junior thing we did okay, but that's because it was both ovals. Like it's an oval.
Well, and that was a top split one. Like I thought we did okay, particularly in.
I tested. Yeah.
Yeah, we were pretty competitive in that.
We were
Like, what
pretty
did we?
okay.
Maybe we're just outside the top 10 in the end on that. I think.
Also
I can't
fixed
remember.
setup. Got to
Well,
remember that
yes.
was also fixed setup. So I don't know. I don't think setup is that important. I think it's just I'm not this good. I'm not this good. We're both not this good. So
Sleepless Kitty says, "Cute matching outfits." Yeah, D is impersonating.
no,
me today.
no, Reska is impersonating me. I've been known to use this whole look for many years, and Reska is impersonating me. So
Is this where I pull rank as a long time racing VTuber in the grand scheme of things now? Which feels kind of weird to say, but I guess it's kind of true.
no, I actually was VTubing back in 2005.
That's weird. Earlier you said like 2001.
I meant 2001. I was testing you to see if you were paying attention
Oh.
to
Well, yeah.
when I started, when I was
Oh, I remember.
VTubing Command and Conquer on Real Player.
Real player! Oh man. That's you don't have to make us feel old. Jeez.
Yeah, me and Real Player go way back.
Me and real player go way back.
Yep.
Okay.
Used to watch.
What about QuickTime?
Yep. QuickTime
Napster,
7.
maybe?
Don't you dare talk shit about Napster. Don't you dare talk shit about Napster. Napster is amazing. Although Napster isn't like Napster now like a crypto. Oh shit.
I mean, I have no idea.
Oh, okay. It was just skew. It was skew, but on my screen you look like you were barreling into one, and I was like, "Oh no!" Reska majorly blew the corner.
I got it all under control, D.
Okay, all right.
Don't you worry.
Okay.
I only got us one drive-through in this stint.
Yeah. I can't believe you got that. That's ridiculous. As if
Also
it
had a
was not
Namuni
me
welcome.
getting all the incident
Look,
points.
we win as a team and we lose as a team. Okay?
Yeah, yes.
Did
Yes.
you upload your VODs on LimeWire? I remember LimeWire and
Yep.
FrostWire.
I named it Lincoln Park _num.exe. It's the actual song. Trust me, it is. God, LimeWire. Oh my God. The amount of times I used to download. And the other thing too is like people would get wise and they would like fuck with people and they would upload like 4-minute loops of like the second verse of a song and be like, it's the song. And you'd be like, okay. And then you download it and then you realize it's just looping the same verse for 4 minutes. And then you're like, oh, I'm a dumbass. Because I had that happen a couple times. You kids don't know how good you got it with YouTube. You really don't. You really don't know.
Yeah. I remember I had a song, and obviously I could have just downloaded another version, but
I
never
heard
did
Bill
for ages.
Clinton talk before a lot of MP3s.
What?
There was this chain that, so on the Napster days, there was this infamous I can't remember what the exact wording was, but there was this guy who would upload stuff and have a really shitty Bill Clinton impression talking about Monica Lewinsky giving him what he did and or what she did, and it was like, I am Bill Clinton and I endorse this message and I also endorse going to yourfreemusic.com or something at the beginning of it, and like it was pretty fucking
That impression.
what
the f-
that was
Why is
about
that
as
such a-
good that was about as
Why
good
is
as
that
his
such a-
impression.
That's just surprisingly good Bill Clinton impression. I am shook.
I don't think it's pretty. Is it good? I didn't know I had a
mean,
Bill
I can't
Clinton.
say- I can't say that like I remember exactly in detail what Bill Clinton sounds like.
Hillary
my
ran
goodness,
for
it
president.
didn't
She
sound like you.
lost. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I got 2 terms. That's impressive. They tried to impeach me. I'm still. I went all 8 years. Nah, that's not very good. That's not a good Bill Clinton. See, kids, back in the day, Bill Clinton was the 42nd president of the United States. Had to do the math on that one. Yo, I'm going for dinner tonight.
Are you excited?
I'm so excited. The minute we're done streaming here, I might have to take a shower and then I get to get all fancy. I'm excited.
Hello, Vealses. Welcome.
Hello, Vealses. Am I getting boba? Oh, I'm getting a little bit.
Start your engine.
Augustus.
Augustus
Thank you
just
for the
followed.
follow. Augustus. D.exe has stopped responding. How would you like to proceed? Would you like to close the program or wait for it to respond? Augustus, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it.
D became a computer.
I'm not a computer.
Wait. The bits are combining.
I'm not a
No.
computer. I'm not go with computers because I am a computer. I'm not a computer though. I'm sort of computer. We're at Mobility Resort Motegi, nay Twin Ring Motegi
Indeed, in Japan.
in Japan. We're just about to wrap up though. I'm a computer. Stop all the downloads. Thank you, Rick Seeger,
Rick
for
Seeger
the
just
follow.
followed.
Appreciate it.
Sleepless Kitty says, more than Boba do tell.
Well, I will be getting dinner instead of boba. I normally get boba, as evident by my stream team that I'm part of, Who Wants a Boba. But I am. If you do not know, I've been over this. I'll quickly get into this. I am a transgender person, and I am starting my transition to be a woman, although I already am. But you know what I mean. Um, and tonight is the first time I am going for dinner or out in general as me with my mom for dinner. And I'm not going to the clinic. I've only dressed up and gone to the clinic before. So tonight is a big day. I'm leaving the roost. I'm going out into society as me. And I'm super excited. So, normie society, not like queer society. So,
Queer society.
so I'm very excited. So that's why I keep bringing up dinner. So I apologize. But 2 minutes ago, you can deal with it. Yeah, my mom rules. My mom is super cool. So. Fucking normies. I tell you what, though, I have had moments of that where, like, I've come out to friends. Like, my friend Dan, I came out to, and I'm like, yeah, Dan, remember when I mentioned I might do it? Well, I'm doing it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm on the wait list for HRT. And he's like, what the fuck does that mean? I'm like, oh, it means this. And it's just like, oh, okay, well, good luck. We're not going to Indy together this year. I'm like, oh, okay. But whatever. It's fine. 1 lap to go, Mr. Deeosyo.
Mr. Deeosyo.
Yep. Presented by Credit One Bank. Thank you for giving me a NASCAR reference. It keeps me stabilized as I'm surrounded by things I'm not used to.
Surrounded by computers.
I'm not used to computers. They're scary. Meowska
49. Kyowu.
It's fine. I'm Northern Irish. I shouldn't be the one making these references. It's not normal. I have a friend named Saoirse. She's an Irish. Shout out Screen to Speed. Screen to Speed once put out a post for Saoirse's birthday. She won Screen to Speed. Saoirse Fitzpatrick. She's great. And she was like, yeah, like they posted on her birthday, and the person running their socials, English as a second language. So they went, congratulations to, or happy birthday to Saoirse, an Irish who won. So it's like an object, like, oh, she's an Irish. Like, it's just a weird way of saying it. I have a problem, and it's called watching WWE on wheels. Try growing up when it was legitimate motorsport and watching it become that, and still loving it for some fucking broken reason.
Wow, this track has
Fireworks.
what the fuck?
This track gets the fireworks. Okay. Weird. Well, Reska.
Have they ever been seen before?
Yeah, Saoirse's great. And you spelt it right. You did spell it right.
We made it to the end.
We made it to the end. 40th place.
Damn. Well, that was fun, though.
Yep, we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Remember the part where I got door checked and the guy wrecked himself? That was funny. And then he bitched.
Yeah, and then
that was
quit.
funny. That was great. Well, we finished, and that's all that matters. And we had fun. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That
It was
also
fun hanging out and running the race.
that also matters, is having fun.
Yes.
Is there a clip of that? Nah, probably not. The only clips that get made of me is when I admit to being a cat, but I'm not a cat, so, you know. Your idol manager card. You can get a nice screenshot of the two of them.
That was sort of what I was thinking.
Is that why you slowed down?
I slowed up under the light.
That why you totally slowed down to take a
I
picture?
also want to make sure they've noticed that there is an anime-esque character on this car, if they didn't already know.
Yeah, and they're gonna go, "What anime is that?" And they're gonna be like, "That's not. I don't recognize that anime."
It's my favorite anime called twitch.tv/dd50.
Yep, it's an anime. I like the art style of anime. I just don't watch anime. You're a cat computer? No, I'm not. I'm a person. I mean, I'm a VTuber. I'm a avatar. I don't know what I am.
You're D.
I'm D. Yes, you're right. I'm D. Wait, no, I'm Deeska. Shit.
Yeah, didn't D go out for dinner already? Like, she's not here.
Yeah. Hey, Reska, can you keep a secret?
What?
I've been D the whole time. Ah!
Oh my god!
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Scary. D is a cat using a computer. Perhaps sleepless kitty. People may believe that.
No. No, I don't. I want to suck your boba. I'm a vampire now too.
I was also thinking that sounded rather vampiric.
Vampire. Now I'm infringing too much on Ace's territory. No way. No. No. Nope. No. I can't believe you've done this, D. Well, I had fun.
Yeah, Sam. The origin of VTuber is a funny one, especially when you consider that, particularly in English-speaking circles, people are primarily Twitchers. So
Yeah.
why the hell do they say VTuber when it's nothing to do with YouTube?
Yeah, it
But
should
it's
be
just
like
what we got.
Twitchers
That just sounds bad.
or
though,
V
like,
streamers.
VTuber is fine.
Yeah, VTuber's fine. VTuber's fine. So. Well, we had fun. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
That's all that matters. If we had fun, we had fun. So.
It's always fun to race with you, D.
I appreciate it. And same to you, even though I get my teeth kicked in every split that we do. I appreciate it very much that you still humor me by racing with me. So I appreciate that.
I will continue to lose iRating, not intentionally. Not I don't. My streams. Hey, my streams prove that I don't tank. I'm bad. And I will continue to lose the iRating that I so painstakingly acquired. And yeah, maybe we'll end up doing a spa or something, 1 million splits, and not be top split. I don't know.
But that would involve people racing spa, and nobody races spa. It's not popular.
You're right. We'll have to find a more popular track than spa, like one that's actually popular.
Yeah, like I don't know, like fucking Barcelona or something, like people like that.
Let's see what the damage is on my rating.
What did we do? I'm gonna rate out to you. So,
are you sure we could do a double raid? I'm not carrying on.
Can you do a double rate? How do you do a double rate? You just raid the same person?
Just both raid the same. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I do have a VTuber doing racing if you wanted to keep it being iRacing. But Lith is live too with
Lith
Squad.
is live. Who we raiding? Who we raiding?
We can go to Lith.
Okay, we can go to Lith. We'll raid over to Lith whenever that goes on. Yeah. Saxon Ring. I got it right. I remembered. Saxon Ring is apparently popular right here, which is rare because I didn't think anybody gave a shit about Saxon Ring, to be honest with you. So, yeah, Sucking Ring. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. What was the damage? How did we do?
Oh, I didn't even look in the end. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even look?
I started that thought, then got distracted.
You were like, oh, I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go see
E40.
how we do.
I lost 27 I rating, and you lost 15.
Ugh, I'm never getting to 1500 road ever.
Unfortunately, you lost 0.34 safety rating as well.
Basically,
you are-
everything I gained from Coda is gone again. Okay, great.
You are above. You're 2.12, so you're not. That's not demotion territory, right? Yeah, it's below 2. Right?
Oh, I didn't know it was down there. Oh no. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm a
mean,
class
it's
A
season-
though, right?
Yeah.
So all I
season-
could do is just not run IMSA official.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the
Ooh.
season changes in a few days anyway. So unless you plan on running another sports car race in the next
Nope.
3 days, then you're fine.
I will not, because I don't want to do that. So
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's see what Lith's up to. What was Lithium Fox doing? What's the Fox doing?
Do you have any stream?
Someone should
plans
tell
specifically for next week.
me. So I was going to do a stream of the new iRacing build on Tuesday, but I don't think that's going to happen. Because there's a cafe in town and I really want to go to them because they have an LGBT night on Tuesday. So I really want to go to it. So I might not be here for the build on Tuesday. Check my socials tomorrow. I'll post it tomorrow. I don't really know what I'm doing. I know NIS will be happening, and that's probably the only thing I know for sure that's happening next week, but we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do more Car Mechanic Simulator or something. I like doing those streams because you could just hang out and chat, so I like that. So, but yeah, we'll just go with that. What about you? What do you have planned for...
Yeah, I started that thought and then realized that I am also a bit up in the air. I know I'll be doing.
We will be on Twitch.tv next week at some point doing something. So be sure to stay tuned.
Riley, thank you for the gift sub. Looks like you're
Hey.
lost and disembodied. Thank you very much, Riley.
I hope you
appreciate it.
find your body and your other arms.
I know I'll be doing virtual oval on Sunday. Where is? I mean, I'm doing that tomorrow as well. But where is NASCAR next week? Is it Vegas already?
Yes, it is Las Vegas.
Vegas. Okay, I'm looking forward to Vegas. Actually.
Vegas, then Homestead, then Martinsville.
Yeah. You got any plans for Martinsville, D?
I hope not.
Okay, just wondering.
Okay.
But yeah, I might. I'm not sure if I'll do a week 13 stream. But I will probably make some videos. So look out for that on the YouTubes. But yeah, that's about it. That's planned.
Yep. Alrighty, let's go see what Lith's up to.
Yes. Thank you for watching, everyone.
They're playing Squad, and I don't know. They should have fun doing that. So, yeah. Bye, everybody.
Catch y'all later.